Yes.
Can I start already?
I actually could have started, but like when you said it, but
Oh god.
XD. Let's take
Alright.
that from the top.
Alright. Welcome to Campaign 3 and welcome back to Faerun. Many of you many of you might be familiar with this land. It has seen a time of peace since ages past. The cities of the Sword Coast like Waterdeep and Neverwinter stand triumphantly along the Sea of Swords, a proud reminder of humanity's finest hour. All of these city-states stand united, forming what many know as the Sword Coast. And to the north of the Sword Coast, the 10 towns of Icewind Dale, the spine of the world, and the sea of moving ice, a land wrecked by frost and an endless winter. Our story, however, takes us east of the Sword Coast. Here in the northeastern reaches of Faerun, hidden behind ancient magics and wards, lies the ancient elven city of Everesca. Bordering the great valley of Quim, this city came into prominence shortly after the elven capital of Mihilamnir was destroyed in the High Forest. With the influx of talent from the capital, Everesca became the font of power in the region, dictating trade routes and pushing back neighboring borders. Some might say the elves were complacent, but some say they were just using the power gifted to them. Everesca saw a long-lasting period of prosperity. The elves were so confident in their own military and arcane might that they lived in seclusion, hidden away from the rest of the world. However, no peace truly lasts forever, and soon, an enemy from the shadows was poised to strike. And it is here, at the camp near the edge of the Forgotten Forest, leagues from the city of Everesca, that four lone mercenaries enter and ponder their next moves. The hearth in front of you burns brightly as embers get tossed about in the gentle breeze. And around the warm fire, you see many faces, equal parts despondent and unsettled. Some of them are bandaging their wounds, and you can see magical burns and arrow gashes fresh from the battle earlier in the day. Some are stitching their open wounds, dripping in blood with makeshift thread and needles stoked in the flame. All of them take deep swigs from their hip flasks, breaking the uneasy kind of silence only with coughs and sniffles. You look around, and the campsite is packed with people. Soldiers from the Long Watch carry in bodies every other minute, tossing them onto this giant pyre which is doused in oil. You see giant eagles flying overhead, screeching in the night sky, and the loud clang of hammers hitting anvils resonate in the distance as you try to find a quiet place to rest your mind and body for the evening. Find a spot large enough to seat the four of you, and you take a seat. There is a burly dwarf dressed in dented plate armor and a human in leather who sit across the four of you. Both seem engrossed in conversation and do not notice as you help yourselves to the warm fire in front of them. Would the four of you like to perhaps introduce yourselves to the rest of the party? We can go around, starting with Oracus. Maybe just what you look like.
What I look like.
Mm.
Greetings. I am Orcus. I come from the High Forest. So wait, do I need to introduce myself to the people
As,
around or just
no,
my
as in
party members?
our character, just like introduce like
Oh,
what
okay.
you look like and what you're doing now.
Okay, I'm a young dwarf young
Dwarf?
in terms of, sorry, young elf in terms of elf age, so about 100 plus, according to the timeline. I'm pretty lithe, from climbing all the trees, jumping around. I'll have white hair like my token suggests. So I'm well suited to blending into the background, as a monk shouldn't stand out. You'll find my presence mostly missed unless you're looking for me.
Cool. Celia, what do you look like this evening?
Um, wearing super plain clothes, trying to like not stand out or be obvious. She tries to wear clothes that are quite similar to her skin tone, which is blue, because she's a moon elf. So yeah, very dullish colors. She's mostly most of the time if she has a book, she will be reading. He's quite soft spoken. Doesn't really like to initiate conversations unless spoken to. Yeah, and she is an elf. And probably about like 230 years old. Like, not very old either.
Vervin, would you like to describe what your character is doing, what he looks like?
Vervin is by the corner. Well, he's not by the corner, but he's like away from the general crowd, and he's just like a young adult-looking lad. And he is in a full plate body or chain. Okay, to be exact, a chainmail. Holding what it seems to be like a mace. Obviously, a very clerical in nature, and he's just by the side lines, preparing his like his cleric. What's the word for it? The secondaries. What's the word for that?
The secondaries?
The components. Sorry, components.
Oh.
Components.
Oh,
Yes, he's
okay, okay.
preparing his like pack of components.
How diligent.
Oh, wow.
Clerics,
Wait. I hate to interrupt here, but clerics don't use components.
clerics don't use components any. At least for most of
Wait,
their
but
spells.
they have some components, right?
Some,
Flavor
but not.
lah, for flavor.
But it's not a lot. It's like for like
Stuff
maybe
like holy
ceremony
water.
ceremony needs components.
I would say stuff like holy
Yeah.
water, ashes, that kind of stuff, just in case
No,
I
so
need to
you
become
can-
necromancer.
You can replace the components with your holy symbol. As long as you have your holy symbol, you don't need the components.
Unless they cost
General.
like money, like
Unless you are talking about like revivify, then you need the
You need a
diamond.
chalice or you need
I see, I
like
see.
if it consumes components, then yeah, you need the component.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright. So he's not looking at components. then.
Bless don't need components.
I mean, he can.
Okay lah,
You can,
for
you can, you
flavor,
can.
for
Flavor,
flavor.
For flavor, for
Totally.
flavor, of
For
course.
flavor.
Components.
Yeah, would like to describe what your character looks like. I
Me?
think it's quite important. Yes.
Yes, he's red-headed. Obviously his skin is not human or elf in nature. You can see that from first glance, obviously. And I just look like, I'm not part of these lands. Maybe somewhere from the north.
Yeah. Sorry, Sandy.
Yeah, I'm not from these lands. I am not human skin pigment or elf skin pigment or a celestial or a dragonborn. I'm,
Indeed.
out of
bear.
character a furbolg, but in character I have a different skin color than what you guys normally see, unless some of you have seen a furbolg before.
So do you resemble like a human except with weird skin color?
Yes, I'm like
Are
a
you furry?
I'm like a goblin. No, I'm like a goblin, but not a goblin.
So you're not like a like full on fur boy.
You're a goblin?
No. As in, like, if you did not know what furbolgs look like, I guess the best description would be goblin looking,
Would it be?
How big are you?
young adult, like a normal human.
Or like
A
how
normal human
tall
young
Or
adult.
how
are you?
tall are you?
Oh, how tall? I don't know. I didn't really think about it.
What?
I guess doesn't need to be super tall. Like don't need to be Yao Ming 190. Like 170-ish. I would say is like a normal average young adult human.
All right.
You're a
We
Yao
move
Ming.
on to the what appears to be the youngest looking one at the hearth. Kasklarf. You'd like to introduce your character?
So, Kesklev, he's
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna keep saying Kasklarf.
it's okay. He looks very young. He's very obviously a human. He has a bit of an unkempt cap, brownish black hair. He is currently clutching something, a long object, but it's like wrapped up. He's dressed in super like basic garbs at the moment. Looks almost like hand-me-downs. Is a bit tattered, not very well kept. He's by himself. He's almost alternating between sort of like cowering, like keeping his head down, and then being very alert.
Cool. So who's sitting down at the fireplace between the four of you? Okay.
But I need the light to look at like my spellbook and shit.
Anybody else?
No.
No? Oracus, no?
Nope.
Okay. So
It's perched on the tree.
you
Yes,
do
with my Kraber.
you do hear over here
Wait,
this.
Cam hasn't introduced himself.
No, he's not
Oh,
here.
he's not with us.
Oh, right. I
Yeah, he
forgot.
comes in
Forgot
later.
that.
Yeah, I forgot
Right,
about
I
that.
forgot.
So you do hear over here this conversation between the dwarf and the human who are sitting across you. The dwarf does say, "How many today?" And the human says, 30, maybe more. I heard we might lose the hills at this rate. If we keep this up, we'll even lose the valley again, blah. That fucking bad, huh? They better be paying us more if they want some more heads to be rolling then.
I will note that down in my little notebook.
Okay.
Do I know if at this point if there are any other like magic users or like wizards that are also part of this whole whole
Make
thing?
a perception check. First check of the campaign.
Whoa!
Wait, where do I? Oh, okay, right. Oh, I don't have tokens out, right? So I need to go to.
Oh!
It's a tradition. Every session must forget how to play D&D.
Wait, perception.
Whoa!
So
Huge.
you do notice that there are quite a few cloaked figures, very similar to you, who are walking around with no arms at all. But one of them you do notice has a sort of like this owl who is resting on her shoulder, and instantly you note that it is an arcane familiar. So definitely a caster of some sort. So there are a few of them you would gather, but as to like how many exactly, you're not quite sure. Yeah.
Right.
What
So
are
all
the three
these,
of-
all these people are mercenaries.
Yeah. So it appears to be quite like a ragtag mix. There are elves as well, members of the Long Watch, and then there are also a whole bunch of mercenaries. So like you see many different races like humans, dwarves, even dragonborn. So like from all over the region.
They're just in this camp.
So the Long Watch is here together with the Swords of Everesca.
Everesca. That's right. So what would the three of you doing?
I'm
Ah.
leaning against the tree, observing my surroundings.
Okay.
I'm gonna approach the guy that was talking about the like the 30 what troops approaching and what we're gonna lose the hills, and I'm gonna ask him like, would this be any of my concern? Will we need to move out and maybe help out? Seems really important.
The dwarf kind of looks up at you and says, "Who are you again?"
Sorry, I'm one of the mercenaries. I'm just preparing for the next battle in hand.
Yeah, how many you killed so far?
None so far. I think I just arrived.
Just arrived. Check this guy out. He just arrived. He wants to know everything. Check. Yeah. Good luck. He kind of turns away and continues drinking with his buddy.
All right, appreciate it. Just gonna go join the fire, I guess, and stay warm.
Cas. How you say? Can you remind me again for last time how to pronounce your name?
Sklarf.
I mean,
Kasglaf?
I pronounce it Kasglaf,
Okay,
but
Kasglaf.
I guess Kasglaf works as well.
Okay,
That's
Kasglaf.
okay,
Okay,
Kasglaf,
Kasglaf. Okay, Kasglaf. Okay, what are you doing?
I think I'll actually be staying closer to the dwarf and the human, but
Mm.
I wouldn't. I'll be like far enough so that I'm not like partaking in the conversation.
Sure. So
Mm.
there's you can walk around the camp freely if you would like.
Oh,
Just letting you know. It's
alright.
not like you have to stay here. But anyway, time does pass. So about 15-20 minutes does pass. And you are staying warm around the fire. You do see this very well dressed elven figure kind of walks up to Isilia and hands her a scroll. It says, for you and your 3 friends. It says, marching orders. Report to the commander's tent.
Have we seen this person before?
No, actually, you have not.
Do I recognize the person?
No.
Okay.
But
Well,
but he seems very like dressed in,
Yeah.
not battle garb, but very fine clothing.
I think
Almost
any,
like,
like symbols on him, like insignia.
no symbols
Okay.
or insignia of any kind.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I would, I guess, gesture to Vivian, who's fire me, be like, I guess we should read this and then go to the commander's tent.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh.
I'll make small talk with Isilia, like, yo, the dwarves don't seem very friendly, right? No, that
I-
dwarf guy, he doesn't seem very friendly.
Maybe it's just seen too much death and he changes people, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
I'll open up the letter and see what it says.
So it's quite simple. It says under the order of Ilraf Eramanor. I will place the name for you if you like.
First name of the campaign.
Oh, why did it just like come up like that?
Lol, rough.
I don't want to click on
Laura.
it in case something comes out.
Brother to Lamau Ruff.
Why is it like that? Is it because I copied from
Copy.
OneNote?
I don't know. Is it safe to click?
It
Uh,
doesn't open
click
if you.
more.
It doesn't open
Oh.
anything. It doesn't open
You
anything.
can control Shift V to paste without formatting.
Nice. Okay. There we go.
Laura.
That's a universal shortcut, by the way. Not just for Foundry. It works anywhere.
Alright. Under orders of Ilraf Aramanor, the party members of Isilia, I forgot your surname. Isilia.
Silmarana.
Okay, so
Silmarana, to report for scouting duty post haste.
Post haste. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I can spot Oracus.
Sure. Are you
No,
sure?
I'm just leaning against a tree nearby.
You
Okay.
can
You
see
definitely
him.
can
He's
spot me.
leaning
Okay.
against the tree nearby.
I'm like, why? I'm like, well, I guess we gotta go to the commander's tent. We got scouting duty. And then I quickly ask the dwarf, hey, what does scouting duty entail?
You see he bursts out in laughter as he hears this. He slaps his friend on the back. It's like, scout duty. This one, he points at Vervin.
Yes, hello.
You're new and you're going for scout. Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
I really don't know what that means. You seem very
Yeah, none
knowledgeable.
of the scouts have ever come back alive.
Oh, well, Celia, maybe we could be the first.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck.
Okay. Well, gotta go. Kaskar.
You can see he's visibly shaking. But he's also avoiding your gaze. But
Okay.
then after a while, he'll just follow behind, like unwillingly. But yes,
You
Yeah. So I guess we're going to the commander stand.
So yeah, you walk through the camp, and you do walk past like a couple of different landmarks that you might want to check out later if you like. There's a smith and a forge with someone who is working outside. There's a grain yard. There's a soup kitchen, a healer's tent, a supply tent, and armory as well. So these are all locations that you kind of like spot as you kind of walk through. Some of them you've already seen before, but the commander's tent is kind of like at the center of the camp. It's this very large white tent that has the battle standards of Everesca, which are hanging outside. Oh, I forgot to send you a picture of the camp, which I should do it now.
Shall
Discord.
we heed the calling of the message, Isilia?
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay, just
Oh,
checking, right?
yeah.
But
oh, it's so
Huh.
just checking, right?
pretty.
But
ooh,
cleric's supposed to start with 10 HP, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right.
No, it starts with 8 plus your con.
Okay, my con is 2. All right, thank God. So it
Battle
starts with 10
standard,
HP.
battle standard for Everesca looks like that.
Yeah, that looks like.
3 white dwarfs pulling a single olive-leafed circlet. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you approach, you can see that the tent is very brightly illuminated by light from within, and there are 2 very well-armed guards who stand watch outside.
I would hold up the.
Be right back, bubble tea.
Oh,
The day I learned that Everesca runs on GNU Linux.
terrible.
I want to zoom into the camp. I cannot see anything.
Click on it.
Not big enough. Got white horses. Can we steal one?
These are
yes.
questions that you know the answer
Wow.
to. Oh my gosh, so excited to meet you lot.
Yeah. So excited, session 1. You know what this reminds me of Lothlorien. Right? Is it just me? From Lord of the Rings, no?
Generic
Reminds me of
generic
it.
fantasy camp.
you
Generic
seen-
fantasy camp.
That they're coming out with a new LTR series.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of
So hype.
outspoken people in the party.
We do, they have Vervin.
Hey, I am the only person that can. Oh my God, you.
I really say
Okay. Wait, is Celia like a very?
I'm a very soft-spoken person. I
Oh
say in my
my God. Okay
introduction.
lah. I know already. Okay. It's fine.
My charisma is -1. Just putting
Let me
it
check
out
mine.
there.
Let me check mine.
Same.
Okay, mine is +3, so not bad.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
nice.
go.
Okay.
You are the face of Zagru.
Yeah, and I know I need to be the face, right? So I purposefully took like persuasion and I took
Wait,
insight
Aw.
as well.
why are you +3?
I'm +1, but I have proficiency to make it
Oh, okay.
+3.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Okay.
X class.
Well, I got inside. I got inside proficiency also.
It's not like
Yeah.
X class char casters.
I can't really remember the last time I used insight, in the previous campaign. Did we use it a lot? It was mostly like perception and persuasion, right? That kind of stuff.
What? We use
no, we use
insight.
insight like quite a bit, but it
Oh,
also
okay.
depends on. You would definitely use it more because if you are questioning more, then you would be using it more basically.
I see.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hello.
I need to change music.
Everyone getting bubble tea.
New music.
I mean, you
New
had
music equals die.
the chance to
Equals
get
die.
bubble tea. You did. I have gummies. That's what I have.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
are you going in?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
if like the guards at the door, I'm just gonna show the note to let them know that we've been asked to.
Right,
report lah, basically.
they pull aside the the
The flag.
whatever the fuck it's called, the flap of the tent.
And yeah, fair enough.
They allow you to enter, and you step inside, and you're greeted by a very warm and calming touch of a brazier that burns in the corner. There's like coals that are sputtering and emanating this very comforting level of heat. The interior of the tent is quite simply decorated. It's not much. A single table, very large table actually, in the center of the room, and there's a very large map that's drawn across it, and it sits there. And across the map, you can see that I kind of got a couple of like miniature, like almost like minis, like D&D minis that sit on the map. And then a single sun elf is kind of like observing, like looking at the map, and you can see he's kind of like using what appears to be like some kind of like instrument. He's kind of like measuring the distances between some of the miniatures. He's dressed in very beautifully decorated plate armor and has a long sword at his side. And as you step in, he kind of greets you, the four of you. He says, "Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. Please, come in."
I will let Vervin go in first.
Of course, yeah. I'll obviously, step in ahead of Celia. Can I review the message again? The letter?
Yeah. What do you want to review?
Uh,
Exactly.
No, I'm just checking the letter, like if there's any details that I missed.
It just says under the orders of Ilraf Araman.
You are
That we
basically-
we are summoned to the tent, is it?
you're enlisted to the scouting or
Party.
yeah, scouting party. Post haste.
Sure.
Okay.
Gonna step in front of the desk and be like, So, my comrade here, Celia, and I, we are posted to the scouting party.
Yes, that's why I informed you to meet me here. The four of you, you are new to the regiment, yes?
Yes, we are. We just arrived.
I see. How well do you know the enemy?
Truth be told, not very well.
Interesting. This is an opportunity for the four of you to prove yourselves to the city of Everesca and to the Long Watch. We are in need of a new scout regiment to investigate enemy movement near their camp. You will be given sufficient payment. I understand that the four of you are mercenaries, and as well as specialized equipment for the task. You start tonight.
Tonight, I see.
I thought it would be imperative to move under the cover of dark.
Sure, I understand that. Who do we report to next to pick up our supplies for the adventure?
And then he says, not to worry about that. And then he's like, it appears that your last party member is here. And then you see kind of like this elf steps in. Beautiful long red hair. And she's carrying this long wooden staff. And she said, my name is Elita. Elita Night Run.
Okay, wait, I need to open campaign tree notes.
Alita is one of our best trackers. She will be leading the four of you in this scouting mission. She's a druid. She's gifted in nature as well as her mastery of the wild is unparalleled. I'm quite sure you'll be in safe hands with her.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you, Alita. I hope that we could be of use.
I have given her the equipment that you require. You can get from her once you leave the tent, and I have arranged payment 50 gold pieces.
Thank you, Commander. May I ask a question?
Yes, please.
I I overheard from I don't want to name names, but a dwarf that told me that scouting parties don't usually come back.
We have sent 10 scouting parties out so far, and none have returned, yes.
I see. Well, we are gonna be the first probably to come
I
back.
do hope so. We have zero information on the enemy, and truth be told, the battle gets harder every day without this information.
All right, sure. We hope to succeed.
And I do hope that you succeed too.
A bit of my farewell with a bow.
Is that all you're gonna ask?
Wait, so he asked us whether we know who we are up against. I assume he knows something, right?
Yep, of
But
course.
he told us we have no information.
Yeah,
Of the
that's
enemy.
true. That's true. Who are we up against? When like, who are we looking out for?
We know that this is the information we have so far on the enemy. We understand that they are elves, that we have identified from their corpses, of the corpses of those we have killed. They are all masked for some reason. They have access to good weapons, well-crafted weapons of elven make, as well as magic. And they are very, very, who say, ruthless in battle. They strike fast and quick when we least expect it, and then they retreat as quickly before we get a chance to counterattack. We do not know where they have come from. All we have information of is rumors of a small staging area that is near the edge of the Forgotten Forest, which is where Alita will be taking the four of you to.
Sorry, can I just ask what type of elves?
The majority of the elves we've killed so far have been moon and wood elves. Mostly wood elves.
Need to glance at Oracus. He says
I
wood
should
elf,
have
man.
glanced back at you.
That's right.
Okay. Information downloaded. I see. All right. I guess that seals it. I guess any
And
other
Alita
question?
Nightrun, is she a moon elf or
He's a wood elf.
she's a wood elf? Okay.
Mhm.
What are our orders if we encounter the enemy?
You are not to encounter the enemy.
If we unexpectedly encounter the enemy.
You kill the enemy and survive. If you find yourself outmatched, you push the fastest runner and make sure that one survives, while the rest of you sacrifice yourself, and hopefully that man survives. It's imperative the information return to camp. For the glory of Everesca. And you see he clutches his hand to his chest.
Okay.
And-
Understood.
Okay. Yes.
Gonna step out of the tent and exit gracefully, and and I'm gonna ask Elita some questions once we're outside.
Wait,
Yeah.
before we go, I glance at the map.
Mm.
Is there anything that I see?
Show me a perception check.
Ooh. Yo, that's big brain.
How do I do a perception check? Just click.
Just click
Yeah.
on perception on your sheet.
Give me perception.
Ooh.
Well, there's a couple of areas where the elves have had skirmishes. You notice that one is in what appears to be some sort of valley, and you see that it's marked with an X, and it's further beyond what is marked out as the gates of Everescan. There was a valley there, and then there's like this almost like there's a black and red piece there, and then it's marked with a very big X. And then there's like a couple of like black and red pieces scattered across the Forgotten Forest, like in many different locations, indicating probably that they have had many skirmishes so far already. But generally speaking, it's been confined to the Forgotten Forest so far. Has not spread yet. The conflict, at least. Okay. You are out of the tent. Out of earshot from the commander, Vervin. Vervin,
Yep.
you said you wanted to ask something, right?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Elita something.
Yeah.
Once we're out of earshot of the tent, I'm just gonna be like, Elita, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we are headed into the Forgotten Forest. I would assume that you would know a lot about it.
A little, yes.
A little. Okay.
I reckon we
Um,
don't have to venture very far in. We should skirt the edge of the forest. I don't think the heart of the forest is the safest place to be.
I see. That's interesting. I'll note that down.
The forest is not a safe place, especially not at night.
And why is that so? That just eyes in all the trees?
Let's just say there are things that move about within the forest that are more scary than masked elves and wild animals.
Okay. That would be interesting to see.
No, it would
And,
not be very interesting to
So-
see.
Why not do the scouting in the day? Where it's less dangerous.
The forest is equally dangerous night or day. There's no difference. But I presume the commander would like us to blend into the night.
Okay. Can I take a U-turn right now and ask how much gold should I have?
We had this discussion last session here, like a shit ton of gold, remember?
Yeah,
How much
I
do you
have
have?
I have 0 gold now because I just deleted all of it. How much
How
should
much
I?
do you have?
Like 100 and something.
It was like a lot of gold.
Because they asked me to roll for gold, so I just roll.
I mean, just give me a check.
Yeah.
Yes,
How
sir.
much gold are we supposed to start with
What's
in this
your
campaign?
background?
I'm a let me check.
Acolyte, right?
Yes, correct,
You should
correct.
be piss poor, like no more than 20
Yes, yes, I'm
G.
an acolyte.
Oh, God.
Where's my gold? I can't even find.
think like
Oh,
10
five.
Yeah, it's
gold.
inventory at the top.
10 gold is a
15
gold.
15 gold. 15 gold.
15. Okay, then we got 50 gold as payment, right?
Yep.
But 50 gold total or per person?
Go
Is it
total.
50
Total, right.
gold as payment after we come back, or
No,
like
he
we
gave
got
you.
it?
He gave you the
Oh,
payment
really?
Yeah,
already.
and
Advance payment.
I assume that Elitha is taking 10G, so everybody can
He's
add.
not taking 10G.
Oh. Okay, well,
Oh.
everybody can add 1, 2, 3, 4.
She's
of
been
us.
paid already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody can add 12 gold.
She does turn to the party and says, the commander gave us these. I'm not sure if you would find it more useful than I will, but I figured perhaps you would like to hang on to it instead of me. I don't have the need for such items. And then she hands a small vial and a spyglass to you, Vervin.
Aha, okay. And I'm gonna look at the small vial and look at the spyglass. What is it?
It's a spyglass.
So wait, this is all the equipment that is given to us.
Yes. Spyglass and a
Okay.
potion of invisibility.
Oh, okay. 1 potion of invisibility.
One potion. Okay.
Okay, maybe you can split it 4-way, guys, and drink it 4 times.
No, that's not how it works.
Hey,
15
Still, yeah,
seconds,
wood.
Isha.
you start new campaign doesn't mean you lose 3 years worth of D&D playing experience. No.
One side, I need to import plutonium
They just
importer
become
items.
Kappa 75%. Slightly translucent. Level 1 logic.
Just your clothes disappear, that's all. You're still there.
Alright.
How many of us have dark vision?
All the elves should have dark vision.
Wow. Backhanded way of saying no one.
I think even I think actually I have dark vision. Let me check. Oh, I don't. Sorry.
Alright. What are we doing, guys?
Hair's glove doesn't have also,
Yeah.
right?
No.
So only
Spyglass.
Celia and myself.
Yep.
Pathetic.
And as well.
Oh,
And
And
what?
yeah,
Oh,
it-
yeah.
A little because she's elf.
That as well. I'm gonna share her sheet with you guys. You can control her, by the way.
well, Rich, Spyglass it says on importer worth 1000 GP.
Wow.
Wait lah. Oh my god.
Cam can control Alita until he comes in, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
Cam can
true.
do it.
I absolutely know how to play a druid. I expect the finest druid play.
It's okay, just shillelagh
!aiya! very
every turn.
easy lah. Just turn into
You should
shit.
be able to see it.
Controllable Alita
Control C.
Night Rune.
Ooh.
Wow, she has more health than like 3
Ooh,
party members combined.
wow. That's right. Have fun, Cam. This will only
Uh,
last for so long.
I gave you the shapeshifts also because she's a moon druid.
Damn, dude.
Wow, that's so sick. The controllable NPCs. Oh, but she's only 14 AC.
She didn't
Only.
exist until 2 weeks
Says the
ago,
wizard.
where we got wiped by a bunch of naked mole rats. Then the DM
That's
is like,
I'm like,
"She
oh,
lady a
fuck
moon
me.
druid." Yeah.
Like, fuck me, bro. Not going to waste my
Not the
3
naked
years of
mole
home brewing to some more rats.
Okay.
Alright. Gonna go and head back to the fire and because Kaslav wasn't with us, right? But Kaslav is supposed to be going on this mission with us,
I
right?
totally was. I tagged along, but just
Oh.
I was so
okay,
quiet that
just-
you didn't even know I was there. Apparently,
Ah, okay. I see.
Mm.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
what
let's
time is it now?
go.
It is, well, 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Alita
Perfect.
will say it is a 2-hour walk, fast sprint or fast walk to like the location or
And,
some semblance of nearby location.
And Letha, would walking be the best chance we got to get to the Forgotten Forest, or
How else would we get there
um,
without attracting attention? What would you suggest?
no, you're not wrong. Well, so if we fast walk, it would be 2 hours. Huh? Let me check my supplies. How much rations do I have? I think we should be good, right?
Yeah.
I don't
So
think
how
we
many-
require rations. I think we should be back if we don't die before the morning.
How many what do you call that? Exits are there in the camp? Like entrances or exits?
To this camp,
Yes, to this
Mm.
camp.
multiple, a few.
Multiple. Okay. Well, gonna ask your Letha to lead us to the exit that is closest to Forgotten Forest, or in the
Um,
direction.
looking at Vervin, can I tell what he's wearing? Like, as armor of any sort?
Yes, I'm wearing a chainmail and I have a
chainmail.
very obvious giant symbol on my chest that you do not recognize, probably.
Okay, I will.
Oh.
We sure.
I would like to make
I
a
would-
check.
I
No,
will
it's not a giant symbol lah, but it's like it's a holy symbol, guys. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to
What's
make
the-
a check on the holy symbol.
What does what's the okay? Make a check on the symbol. Sylvia. Religion check,
It
please.
is whatever
You
my...
got religion proficiency?
Oh,
I
yeah, she
do.
fucking does.
Then
Can you explain the symbol, please?
Yes, it is I wouldn't say giant. I would say like a fist-sized, just a symbol on his chainmail.
Oh, which god, lah, idiot?
Yeah, I
It
made
is,
a check.
it's the Church of Ilmater.
Isn't that quite a major god? I'm pretty sure
Yes, yes, it is.
Yes,
Huh?
And it is two hands. You see two hands on it.
Mm.
it's a pair of hands bound with a red
Yeah.
cord.
Oh,
You
very
just
rich.
just Google Church of Ilmater and that's what's on
Got
my
it.
chest.
Yeah.
It's like
God.
the
No,
size of
no
my fist.
googling, no googling.
Oh yeah, no googling, no googling. Google
Okay.
imaging.
So it is essentially a god in the Faerun pantheon, the kind of like the god of people who suffer, the oppressed, the people like the people who are kind of like persecuted, and he kind of like offers a relief and blessings to those who are constantly in need of it. Essentially, he takes away their burdens and then he kind of fills them with momentary relief and happiness.
Yes,
Oh.
it is a yep. That is my god.
God of cocaine.
Copium,
Yes,
not copium.
indeed.
I'm gonna tug on Vervin, whatever part I can. Then I'll say,
Ah.
Mr. Mr.
Yeah, Vervin or Slay.
Okay, Mr. Vervin,
Oh, what?
I think you should take off that point to your chainmail.
Oh,
Yes. If we are going to be scouting, I don't think you want to jingle or you walk.
oh, you think so? I'm gonna do a sound test and I'm gonna like sprint and see how much sound I make with
You
the
make
chainmail
quite a
on.
considerable amount of sound.
Ah.
I wince when he jingles.
Um, Tesclaf makes a good point.
Man, the 14
You
year old
know?
telling you, bro.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Kaskov. You're not wrong. I'm gonna look at Aletha and I'm gonna ask her, is noise gonna be a big issue when we are in the cover of Night in the Forest?
I don't know, you tell me. We are going under the cover of night, deliberately trying to avoid attention, trying to sneak as near as we can to the enemy camp without drawing fire to ourselves. And I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be a great idea to wear armor which jingled as much as yours. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not the expert here.
I have this look of absolute despair on my face right now.
Okay, sure. I understand, Kaslov. Anyone else in my party that's wearing chain or plate?
No.
Okay, fuck.
We are
Is there
all
is there a
squishy people.
personal storage container in the camp, or can I leave my belongings behind?
You you can. You can leave in the armory.
Yeah, that would be my best bet.
I
I'm-
can hand you a winter blanket to wrap around your chain.
No. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna leave it in the armory, and chainmail is chainmail, right? What's gonna happen to it? Gonna let whoever is tending to the armory know that, I'm just gonna leave this here.
Yeah, I'll offer to like help him just put it and store it nicely.
Yep. It's gonna store it as nice as I can, and yeah. Let me check my AC without chainmail.
It's like,
guys.
sir, you need to write your name down.
Oh, okay. Yes. Correct. Sorry, I'm new around here. I'm a
Yeah.
newbie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write Vervin on it, and there's is it like a sticky?
What?
It's a
Oh,
note.
it not.
Yeah, is it like a post-it note?
It's
Post-it.
like,
What
it's
the
like a clip, it's
fuck?
like a clipboard.
Okay, yeah,
a
sure.
clipboard.
Sure. I'll write my name on it, and yeah. Then I'm part of the scouting party if they need that information.
So in the event that you do die, which you might, we get to keep the armor.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, then he smiles.
Oh, why do I feel like this is not a good idea?
He says, "Good luck." Then he looks at the clipboard. Vervin.
Thank you, kind sir. I hope to be back. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna check my AC real quick without chainmail. Gonna dump
Oh,
this.
God,
Oh
this
my
story
god, guys, this is
so
not
bad.
good.
It's probably
This is
like
not
10,
good,
right?
guys. Fuck, it's like 12, guys. What the fuck are you guys
What?
making me do?
Wait, why is your AC lower than
'Cause
mine?
I have 10 AC without any armor on. That I use shield +2. So it's 12 AC.
You still have to add your dex.
I think
Yeah,
that's
let
a
your
fat
dex
zero.
expand.
Yeah, my dex is 0, dude. Okay, so
Alright.
That's true.
Well, maybe you shouldn't let the child talk you out of your armor next time.
okay, you know what? Bourbon will listen to anyone that tries to convince him. So too bad. And if I manage to pick up armor on my travels to the Forgotten Forest, sure, I will do so. But you know, under the guise that under the fact that we're probably gonna use stealth to move around, I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go, and I'll be on the lookout for any armor I can loot from little trash mobs.
Anyway, we are prioritizing running away, right?
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
Yeah.
We will hope not to engage in combat, and even if we do, I don't think I'll be at the brunt of it unless they
Ambush
arrow
you.
me down. Yeah,
Alright.
ambush me.
No.
Let me swap the scene out.
Subscenes. Scenes where Kesklav does not fight. Just stands there.
T-pose.
He will be the runner. He will be running back. The last survivor.
My friend, Sifrid, you
Ooh.
have walked.
Seifrid.
Seifrid, you have walked for hours, and you have come to what appears to be a blockage in the road. There appears to be have a couple of collapsed trees in the distance, which are blocking your passage. It's a task which is hard to conceive, as you don't see any fallen trees. You don't see any tree stumps nearby. It's quite strange, actually.
Do I see that lit campfire?
No, sorry, that's not part of the map.
Oh no.
No, please ignore that.
I hear the
Dark.
Scottish accent.
It's dark. It's dark. It is dark. It is dark. It is illuminated very dimly by moonlight, but whatever is peeking through, you can kind of make out.
I've been walking for hours and I have no dark vision and I don't have a torch on me. I'll be like, this is no task for the evening. I'll just have a sit down by this bank and like
I need you to make me a perception check, please.
sure. Forget how to play the NDs. Absolute monster of a modifier.
Nice.
With an 11, you don't notice anything. It's a very pleasant evening.
Yeah, you
Cool,
see-
gentle breeze kind
like-
of caresses your skin as you kind of sit down for a moment.
Yeah, I see
Kind
it's
of
like
scrub the mud off your armor.
absolutely oblivious, dragging this large trunk behind him, kind of sets it up, gets a few leaves to lay out on the banks, and like prostrates himself. Like, cool night air. It's nice to breathe again.
Alright. It's been about an hour, 45 minutes, the four of you, and you do travel, and then Alita she kind of like gestures, and she kind of points in front, and she kind of like hides behind a tree, and you can see a human male in full what appears to be heavy armor, covered in mud, completely like extremely dirty, covered in soil, covered in mud. Hair is kind of like very, very messy, matted with like dried specks of dirt, leaning against a fallen tree branch.
Doesn't sound look like the enemy. I whispered to Alita.
There is no elf.
I don't see anything. I'm like, guys, where is everyone?
Hey, shut up, shut up. This is look, who wants to get a closer look?
I will creep closer
Alright.
cutting off his retreat if he decides to run.
Give me a stealth check, Orcus. Give me a perception check against Ifrit. Very good roll.
Cam needs to roll a net 20 to
Cam
You
even
need to roll a
so-
net 30.
Even
yeah.
if he rolls a net, oh no, yeah, that's true. It was so close to see on the 19.
It ain't it, bro.
Alright.
So we're coming in from the south east,
Yep.
is it?
Ish, yes.
Do I need to move myself?
You can make it up to like here, and it's this kind of like it's not really. It's almost like this gap in the forest that's not really marked by trees anymore, and you kind of like have to slowly slide down, and you do. Okay, see, Camion, describe the character. Look
Right.
to
So
Shin.
I'll describe it in a little bit more detail. Obviously, you wouldn't notice all of it at this hour, but if there's any follow up later, you can just remember. When you look upon this man, you immediately question why humanity continues to produce more art, as though his outstandingly sculpted physique and angelic face does not already exist.
What the?
He's wearing a kind of like long half shirt Henley with a he's wearing like a white Henley with a Mandarin collar. It's unbuttoned. It looked like it was very fine once, but he has certainly seen the brunt of the years. And right now it's kind of covered in loose clumps of soil, almost like Seifert has just come out of a fresh grave. His pants are a little bit more utilitarian. It's just kind of like leather work trousers ending in fighting boots. He does the only kind of adornment or jewelry he's wearing is around his neck. It is a white diamond with an engraving of some sort. Not really a white diamond, it's like a steel kind of metal diamond, but it's bright with an engraving of some sort. He's carrying, as I previously mentioned, a trunk. Again, in better lighting, you would notice that this trunk was perhaps very fine once, almost like belonging to the home of a rich noble or something. But it has definitely seen the wear of the years, and like one of the handles are coming off and things like that. Yeah, and he's just like reclining right now, breathing, and with this shit-eating grin on his smart face as he's kind of smiling up into the air, looking at the stars.
Hmm.
Okay, so it seems harmless enough.
I mean, that is up to you to decide. Need you make me a perception check, Orcus, as you kind of sneak up. With 12, you do here as you kind of like make your way down to this like gap in the wood. There is a soft rustling of leaves behind you. Very ever so slight that you do pick up.
How far is my party?
Say they are good.
So they are not on the map yet.
100 feet away? 100 feet at least.
Oh, that's so far.
That's very far.
And I'm in the clearing already, right? There's no more trees, right?
Quick question. I'm not seeing the map. That's okay, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
you're
Okay.
not there yet.
Cool. Got it.
Can I make it to the nearest tree line?
James Chuan is back this way.
To the northeast, I guess.
Northeast. So this side lah. Yeah, around here is it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Get some cover.
Yep, you should be fine. Okay, you can do that. What would you like to do then?
I'll climb up a tree and try and find the source of the rustling.
Do you have a spyglass?
I do
Good.
not. The spyglass is with Vervin.
Hmm. Okay. You do look around, and it's very hard to spot even with dark vision like anything that is moving, because it's quite the map is not very densely, I know, populated with trees, but it is quite densely populated with trees, this area, and it is rather difficult for you to kind of spot anything in particular that attracts your attention.
Is there any way for me to signal to my party members? They're too far away.
After a while, how long is he gone for? Has he been away?
Say 5-10 minutes.
I'll ask Alita like, we should check in, right?
You should. Do you have a magic?
I
Yeah.
do. I can ask.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
What do you want to ask? Is there anything you want to know?
Ask him what the man is doing.
Okay. Arcus. Oh yeah.
Hello, hello. Young
Are
pager.
you okay? What is the man doing? Can we move forward? You may reply to this message.
And I can reply to her through her magic.
It's telepathic, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 5 words, if I'm not wrong. How many words?
20.
Okay, 20.
Reply is 25, right?
25.
The man is alone. More importantly, I think there are enemies nearby. There are other presences nearby.
Later, he says that the man is alone, but there are other presences and enemies nearby him. So maybe we
I don't know for sure if there are enemies lah, but
go to him maybe.
You can see she's deliberating for a moment. If we get caught in an ambush we have to commit, then
Well, that's what we're here to do.
is
We
it? Oh, I
can't-
thought we were here to just
well-
recon the camp.
We can't get information. I mean, if he's seeing something and we can't see something, then you know, like someone needs to pass the information, right? So in any case, we need to move up further to see so that we can see, and maybe someone like runs back.
Fine. Fine. Alright.
Sorry.
Okay, you do run. Make your way slowly up. I need all of you make me stealth check, please. And roll for Alita also.
No.
Die liao.
Oh, what can die? Question mark?
No?
No?
No.
Am I frozen or?
No?
No.
Okay, then I'll just keep it like this.
Yeah. Sometimes it will come back.
Oh,
Oh my lord.
close.
nice.
Oh
Classic
my god,
Escalar.
Cascalar.
Where is freaking
No.
stealth?
No, that's it. Because she doesn't have proficiency.
Oh great.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
First one of the campaign.
Right.
Wait, I'm wondering if Alita would wild shape before taking the stealth, but I don't think any of her forms are more stealthy, is it? And then she wouldn't be able to communicate in her beast form, so let's just go with the human role.
You kind of slowly crawl up to Oracus, and as you kind of reach within like 10 feet of the very kind of like quiet elf who's kind of prone up on the tree right now, you see him like kind of like sitting on a branch quietly. It's very, very still and very, very quiet. Then you hear Casglove step on this branch and it goes snap, and the echo just resonates throughout the entire forest.
It's like it sits up like, huh.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Clearly
Must
coming
have
from
been a
the
win.
clearly coming from the east, Seifrid.
Kind of like sits back down, still kind of chill, leaning against the trunk, not particularly bothered.
I grimace and then gesture to the party to the bushes nearby that rustled previously.
Oh, okay.
gonna wait for Sandy to refresh, or should we go?
I'm here.
Oh, he's back.
I'm good.
Okay.
If I hear anything else after that single snap,
Do you hear anything else after that?
after
single
that
snap?
single twig snap or whatever it was.
No.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. Yes.
I'm looking to the
From your
direction
west,
that
from your
he
west,
pointed.
though, Cyfrid.
Mm-hmm.
There is quick movement of 2 foot, like they're not even attempting to make an attempt to be stealthy anymore. It appears to be two something creatures or whatever moving behind you.
I will stand up and shout loudly. Ah, spirit guide, is that you?
God. I'm
Kept
looking at the
me-
direction that
Mm.
Oracle's pointed at, but yes, continue.
Perception check.
Oh no.
You see a glint with your dark
Like
vision.
something shiny.
Yeah, you see a glint, like a very brief glint. Like you peek between the foliage and between the trees, and there's this glint of something for like a brief second before you don't see it anymore.
Can she tell if it's like from the eyes of an animal or something man-made?
Did not appear to be an animal eye, or it did not appear to be an eye.
I would tell that to Alita and say there's something shiny over there.
Precisely here, man.
Okay.
She's going to she's going to shift. You can pull out the, let me check, what would she be? I think she would do wolf. She'll do wolf.
Oh.
Okay. Can you try pulling it around? You can control, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the vision's a bit messed up, but never mind, just leave it.
Oh. Then you have
Oh,
to
okay.
unselect the token.
Yeah, unselect the C, but it's okay, it'll work.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay.
okay. Ah.
Okay. She's gonna shift into a wolf, and she says she nods before she does it. You see this giant wolf now standing beside you, Kasklarf.
Thing is pissed.
Monka Giga.
Like 3-4 times your size, just like rabbit looking red eyes and sharp teeth.
You have to control yourself not to instinctively yelp.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hold the shoulder of anyone that I can see in the very, very small radius in front of me so I don't get lost in the forest.
Yeah.
Guys, where is it? What's going on? What's going on?
Do I hear like the massive rustling from across the east?
She would not make like a
A lot
lot
of-
of noise shifting, so no.
I'll be like, oh, guess not. I'll sit back down.
But you hear sounds to the west, right? Do we hear the sounds to the west,
No.
or is it only
Only
Cypher?
Cyfrid.
Wow.
Okay, in that case, I will sneak closer to the bush now that my party is near.
Okay.
Do I need to stealth check
Yes.
also?
Yes. To this point, right?
Yeah, that's where the guy was, right?
Holy
Wow,
shit,
yes.
insane rolls.
Oh, what is that?
Alright.
Oh,
So you kind of like sneak
It's
up to the,
Vanessa.
you sneak up to the edge and you see this cloaked figure wearing this very dark green she's wearing this dark green cloak which kind of like blends her into the camouflage. And you can see she's so perfectly still, and she has her arrow trained on Isilia. She's looking back, and there's like a bow and arrow that she has trained on Isilia.
Can I still telepathically communicate with Isilia?
Nope.
No. Sorry.
I guess then I have no choice but to get the drop on this elf or this figure.
All right, let me get everybody to roll initiative first,
Oh.
please.
Oh,
no!
oh,
Oh, let's go.
oh.
You have to drag all of us, then right click at to activate the combat state.
Yeah.
All right. Utility roll initiative. So
How do
good.
Nice.
How do I do it
Roll
again?
using the
What do I do?
Everyone is selected, then you right click any one, and then you toggle combat state. Then it pops up in the tracker.
Yep.
Then we can press this.
Gonna.
Uh,
I am a dire wolf right now.
you can like just hold
You can
down
click
left
on
click
your own
somewhere.
token.
Yeah, to like
Just
Like,
click on
drag,
the combat tracker.
drag somewhere.
Let me
So
figure
right
out how to
click
do
your
this.
fist icon. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
I'm just trying to figure out how to do this.
Even the wolf is faster than me. Brilliant.
What?
I think
Why do
literally
I
everyone
care?
is faster than you.
A wee child
Surprise round.
with legs this short. He
Surprise
moves
round.
faster.
Oracus goes first.
I guess I could fight, right?
Yes. Smack her.
Okay. Wait, how do I attack roll again?
Wham bam. Oh!
Ooh,
Surprise round.
Can
Okay, let's go.
surprise,
Beginner's luck.
motherfucker!
Beginner's luck.
All right.
Damn. Insane.
Okay. Okay.
You didn't start combat yet.
Is
Oh.
it because Oracus has surprise?
The fuck, man. No wonder. Alright.
Oh,
But yeah, that was surprise, right?
Yeah, so surprise actually you get advantage
Right.
where it doesn't matter. I mean you really
Yep.
get some-
Okay. Hits, and you bring your quarterstaff and you smash into the shoulder of the elf, and you see like there's this yelp of pain, and you can see she screams as you can hear the crack of her shoulder bone. Your swing finds the right spot. Alright.
Is the unarmed attack bonus action like later on? Or
You get it now? Actually, I'm not sure.
yeah, so I don't play.
Question.
Fuck monk.
Fuck, monk.
Not yet,
so-
I think, my level.
I guess it goes without saying, I yell to my party members that there's an ambush.
Okay.
Martial. Oh, when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. Yeah, get that at level 1.
Oh, I get it. Oh, cool. So I can
Damn.
use a bonus action for an unarmed strike.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
The hits.
Ooh.
Gotta give it to her.
Wow.
You after you finish your quarterstaff, you kind of like swing around with your fist and you smash. You see like you come collide, your fist collides with her nose, and you send this bloody mess of her face flying across the edge, landing down in the kind of like the pit, the ravine over here. She's dead.
Damn.
That's
Yep.
fast.
Guys,
You say as you crit.
how
No, it's
do
not
I
crit, it's not crit. I accidentally...
How do I put the token? Oh, sorry, I see. Okay.
Ah, loser.
Cool.
Alright. Next is surprise round for these three.
Wow,
And these
hidden
four.
combatants. Oh,
shit.
no.
There's a lot of them.
I only see one token. Is that
I think it's hidden
me.
by your vision, the line of sight, which
Oh.
is super cool.
Alright.
It's
Just gonna shoot Cypher 3 times, so 3 people.
wow, that's rude, dude.
Actually, no, doesn't make sense. They will shoot Oracus. Alright, Oracus then.
That's also rude.
Oh no.
Why is it not rolling? Oh. 8? 12?
Does not hit.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Second crit.
Oh.
4 and 17.
17 hits also.
Oh shit.
Oh, bad rolls, bad rolls.
Oh, thank
Okay.
god. Oh, 6 damage is still. Oh!
Okay.
Bad
Oh,
rolls, nice, nice.
thank
You
god.
can just mouse over the damage when you click a token and then you click apply full damage.
So the last two are going.
Damage is which one?
The first icon you mouse over.
Chunked.
Cast Glarf, the next two are for you, because you make big sound.
Don't roll well.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Monster rolls, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that adds up.
Alright.
Oh.
We go top of the round, Celia, you're up.
Can I
Hmm.
see them from where I am?
What do you mean?
As in, like, can I see? Have they revealed themselves, or are they still like hidden?
No,
Yeah, you-
they attack already.
They have attack already, you can see them already.
So I can see them. Okay.
This one's dead though. Yeah.
Because I can only see one at the moment.
Is
So
it
it's
because of
I
like
can
line
move
of
my
sight?
token,
Vision,
is it?
yeah, it's vision.
Oh, that's
Oh,
amazing.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. So I can only see this one at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to firebolt it.
Go ahead.
This is the part of the first session in every DM's campaign where everyone forgets that the party isn't supposed to be able to see anything without that vision.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, I do.
she
So.
has dark vision, right?
Just dark vision.
Sorry to make it harder.
Oh no. Wait.
That's not hit.
Oh,
That's-
that's correct, right? So if I click on the spell, there's like the roll
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
little
your
button.
Your
That's
attack
correct,
roll.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's not hit.
You. Okay, well, I'll stay where I am. That's all I can do.
Alright. Guy's gonna take a shot at. Does he hit? Yes, he reaches Cast Glarf.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, there's one more still so
Oh,
far away.
The one is the Craver Sniper.
Charge rifle squad.
Charge rifle squad. Oh,
Okay, okay.
lucky.
This one's going to take a shot at Oracus.
Oh.
Don't hit a child.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's a
child.
hit.
Rolo.
Oh,
Oh no.
This man.
that's the big
Hmm.
deeps.
Alright.
Wait,
Hey, who? Oh no. Alethea is just really slow.
This one's gonna shoot Cast Glarf. 4 doesn't hit, I think.
Wow.
Oracus is unconscious, by the way.
yeah.
Ah!
I thought he had a little bit. I saw him.
I should have brought my fucking plate mail, guys. God damn it, my chainmail. Sorry.
Oh god.
Verban, you're up.
Okay, gonna walk up to. Okay, so I can't even like bless anyone now. Let me check my spell slots one sec. How many spell slots do I have at level 1?
Hey, what happened to 5-second turns? I
No,
thought very
I'm
fast.
getting lost.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it?
Gonna
Where
walk
is
here.
Hint message.
And then
Where
I
is
walk here. Gonna cure wounds on Oracus. Cure wounds
Good.
at level 1.
Alright.
Hopefully that adds the +2.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh yes, Cure Wounds. Heals 14.
You feel the holy energy rush through you, Oracus, and all your wounds immediately kind of start closing up. All the arrow wounds start closing
Wait,
up.
why does it
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
so much? Oh,
Life
Okay.
Life Cleric!
One
Oh
1d8,
my God.
1d8, then +3 is Wisdom modifier. +2 is the
Proficiency
the-
bonus?
Proficiency.
no. Let me link
It's
it. Let me
the
just link
left-
it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's like
Mad
a
ladder.
fucking. That's
So let's lay on hands.
yeah, lay on hands. Casually lay
2
on
plus
hands.
spells level.
You're already healing more
Oh.
than Maeve already. He's already
No,
healing more
but-
than Maeve at a what?
No, you're wrong actually. Grave clerics
Heal,
scale
heal.
better because they always get the
Yeah.
full damage die.
Yeah, and then I'm going to after Cure Wounds, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna try to block the arrows towards Tascar.
Wow, wait, do you have the
Oh.
movement for
Do you have
that
the
though?
movement? 5, 10, 15,
10,
20,
15.
Yeah, I should have the
5,
movement. Let me check.
30, 10, 15,
Ruler.
20.
So this is 20,
25,
then this is
30.
oh sorry, that's 15. Sorry, let me just move my character over here.
You can move here.
All right,
yeah,
yeah, I'm good. Yep. All right.
Alright. Alright.
Oh,
This
wow,
guy,
that's cute.
he kind of like, he's gonna try
How
to take a
weird
shot
is
at you, Vervin, with disadvantage because he kind of saw you rush over, heal very quickly, and he's gonna try to take a shot at you. How do I roll a disadvantage, Cam?
It's either alternate,
Alternate.
click or something. Or you can just roll twice.
alternate?
No, that
Maybe
didn't
shift
work.
click. Shift click.
Shift with advantage.
Oh.
So anyway, just roll again, doesn't matter.
I guess advantage roll kind
Wow.
of same
Advantage
thing.
works
Oh.
also. What the fuck?
Holy
Okay, he
shit.
hits
Guess
me
doesn't
obviously.
matter.
Wait, what hits, I guess?
Yeah, he hits me obviously.
It's control click.
Control click, cool.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, your rolls!
Okay. I'm fine. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry about it.
Watch the health bar dip.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, sorry. I didn't mean to press that.
You're gonna block the shot for Cast Glove, right?
Yeah.
But he's
Oh
kind of
no.
far, so I don't think he can.
This one is gonna shoot with disadvantage.
If you want to count someone with cover, right? If it's like 3/4 cover, then you plus the AC, and then if it hits with that bonus AC, then it hits the cover. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, but he's
So it's like-
technically not even next to me, so I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah, so if
You
it's
are
not
small
cover,
though.
Still
compared to him.
disadvantage. Nah.
I'm
Alright.
blessed.
Oracus, you're up.
Oh no.
Hey wait, how come the druid never do any? Oh, she shifted, is
she's
it?
slow. Yeah.
She's just like at the end of the turn.
You got to go
Uh.
first because you're surprised, but it wasn't one full round. This is the first round.
Okay, how do I move again?
Mouse
Uh.
or arrow key. If you want to, you can control click for your range finder and press space to commit.
Okay. I guess I'll step up here.
If you that guy's dead.
What guy is that? Yeah.
Oh, what is
What
mad
the?
lag.
Oh, double crit.
Wow.
Insane. Beaming, dude.
You take your core stuff and you just bring it down and you hit the elf in the ribs and you hear this loud crack sound as you almost like multiple ribs like breaking at the same time. You see he kind of coughs out blood and just falls to the ground dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
this
is
is.
it? Nice.
I
Then
feel. I still feel ya.
If I move,
feel it.
wait, can I provide cover for Vervin? If I move to any of these spots,
Or
or is it based on size?
a bit hard
Yes, I think it's based
Yeah,
on size.
it's a bit
It's
hard.
quite-
because this one has a wolf also blocking Cast Glove. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I move here.
Alright. Cast Glove. You're up.
Wait, I still got a bonus action, right? Can I use the bonus action on? and
Oh
hit this guy?
yeah, totally can.
Yeah,
But
you
can
can.
you? What's your movement?
You have
Can
your
you move?
just
there?
like you
Yeah,
have
35.
movement.
So
Yeah.
15 here, 30.
Yeah.
15
good.
plus
Yeah.
15, 30. Okay.
Mm.
You can unarm her. Wow.
Oh,
Punch,
that
punch,
was
punch,
almost
punch.
a crit.
punch your face.
Yo!
Holy shit!
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yo! This monk! Almost like
Did I one
Damu! No.
It's a,
You hit her once with your fist and you see like this crack and you hear this crack as her jaw comes unhinged almost and blood starts like pouring out of her mouth. But no, not enough to fully take her down. Alright. Fast
That
run.
is 3 Oracus and 0 the rest of you, just
Yeah.
in case you are keeping score.
oh my god.
His poor Casca was getting annihilated by arrows again.
He's fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
You have been hit by 2 arrows. One hit has sunk into your thigh, Casglove. The other one whizzed and caught you in the arm, but it's not. What would you like to do?
I would like to. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, I can't play smart. I'm going to run south. I'm going.
Runner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run south and like try to hide behind whatever tree I can, like
Okay.
somewhere here or something.
Okay. It's out of the map, by the way.
Oh, oh. Okay, just here then.
Okay. Okay, you hide behind the tree.
Hmm.
Make a stealth check. Stealth
Oh,
check, please,
roger
for
that.
hide.
Da.
There is one there.
Okay. Cool. Anybody who has the beat of 14 to cheat you. Cool. Direwolf.
Altier will go over here. Is that next to and then with pack tactics we'll bite with advantage.
Oh.
Oh,
the train.
Thomas the
Game.
Train.
It's a game
Roll the
over.
damage and
What the bite is so many?
roll the strength save.
It's dead.
Nice.
Wow,
Take
jeez.
her into your jaws and you see Alita kind of like in front of Oracus just rips her throat out with her jaw, with her fangs, and then sends her corpse like flying across the kind of the range here and lands like somewhere in this pile of tree trunks over here. Dead. Alright.
Wow.
Seafrid.
First day back and it's already a rumble.
Oh,
Alright. Who's fighting who? Is there any response? If there's no response, I will open up my senses to the registers of good and evil and see which side I will pick if I were to help anyone.
Clearly the ones on the west behind you are all evil.
Interesting. But they're not like celestial, fiend, or undead,
No,
right? Yeah.
no.
Okay. But that would be my action.
Okay. Oh, but you don't tell whether they are good or evil. You just tell whether there's fiends and
Yeah.
is it? Oh, okay, no. Then you don't sense anything.
So basically, both sides are just mortals.
Yes. Alright. Top of the round is Celia.
I'm gonna move so I can see. Ah, I see people now.
He's dead, by the way.
Indeed.
Everybody on your side is dead.
Yeah, I know. So can I see like this person on Seafried?
We'll say you can make a shot with disadvantage.
Okay. Firebolt. What else can I do right?
Stop complaining already. Literally level 1 complaining already.
Wait, is there a way to drag the combat tracker out?
Right
Uh,
click.
Yeah, you right click the face.
Oh, more roll.
Oh no wait, one more.
Ooh.
That hits.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. You see Seafried, you see this ball of fire just fly across this kind of like crevice, and it kind of like impacts into something that's behind you. You hear this loud howl of pain. There's this like burst of light emits from behind you. This ball of fire collects with something.
Ah, are you the good guy?
Leaving.
No, I'm asking the guy who's like on fire.
You just hear cursing and swearing. You don't hear a response. All right. Son. He's gonna see where the
no.
fireball came from, and just gonna try to shoot at you.
I'm behind a wolf. I'm behind a wolf.
Yeah, I know you're behind a wolf. The wolf is like on the edge though, so not
That's true.
exactly
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
a
yeah,
wolf.
yeah. I know. Hits lah, hits lah.
That's
Oh,
not
he
hit.
doesn't. Oh my god.
Loser.
Same for this one. He's gonna try to shoot you after getting hit. 17.
Yup, that hits.
Alright.
Yes.
9.
No. Jeez.
Oh my god, you're
Oh,
down!
you're one-shotted.
You're down?
Wizards, by the
yes.
way.
8 health by
I-
Wizard, by the way.
8 HP.
Mervin.
Okay,
Vervin's gonna be like, no, Isilio! And Vervin's gonna go up and use the cursed spell CW, Cure Wounds.
The C to the W.
my
Oh,
God, roll.
no.
It's okay, still.
No, still
It's
good.
still-
Still
That's
good.
amazing.
Literally.
That's
One.
amazing.
It
No,
will
one
one.
is still a 7.
And then Vervin is going to
how
step
do I-
away behind this tree after healing Isilia, and he's going to bonus action hidden step.
Ah.
Bonus action based song.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. And I'm
Oh
gonna
my
disappear.
It defaults into the tree.
I'm just gonna go into the tree and just disappear into the tree.
Headshot, please.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Headshot glitch.
So it's going to see the wolf. Just
Ah,
and he's gonna take a shot at it.
no.
Vanessa.
Does that hit? The wolf? I think it does, right?
Probably, yeah. I think wolf is like 14 EC or something.
Right. You take the damage of the wolf.
Ooh.
I'll,
It goes down
like-
by like a little bit. Look at that, just a little bit.
Oh my
Or
god.
curse.
Can I cross over here? Oh,
Sure, yeah.
40.
40.
That's far. Is there cover in this bunch of
No, you can run across with an athletics check.
Ooh.
athletics?
Acrobatics. Sorry, acrobatics.
Do it.
35
monk
is
shit.
the max.
I don't want to hear you pussy
I
up
need to run it first, right?
after you roll 2 20s.
Sorry.
I need to do a... Wait, how do I roll?
Maybe you can go to the
Plus,
guy that is on
Plus.
Seafried there. You have the movement.
Cypher,
get
Cypher.
there. Cypher, sorry.
Habit, it's gonna be hard.
Sorry.
At this point, we don't know whether Cypher is good or bad, right?
No, you don't know. All you know is
so-
you hear him talking to himself a lot.
Yeah. I'll just deal with the obvious threats first.
Okay.
So 13 I can cross or not?
Yeah. 13's fine. You can cross.
35 feet. I guess I'll move here.
Okay.
Can space bar once you have the marker out.
Okay.
Mm.
Alright. Cast Glove.
He's going to just slump down on the tree. Obviously in tears from the pain, and you clutch that leather wrapped object he's been holding and just be useless.
You as you clutch the leather wrapped object, you feel like your blood kind of like land. You see like droplets of blood kind of land on the hilt of the blade, or the hilt actually, and you feel almost this presence kind of coalesce, and it forms into a similar memory of what you remember. You remember? You need to describe your father's blade because I don't remember.
Oh, it becomes the blade. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess no one can. Maybe Vervin
No,
keep
but-
holding the tree, but
Are you looking at Cast Glove, Vervin?
I mean, why not? I'm literally invisible.
Okay. Cast Glove, describe the scene, please, as you
Okay.
pull You pull what appears to be. You see him pull, and it's like this hilt of a sword. This leather-bound object is just a hilt, which it has nothing on it.
Scabbard, yeah.
Scabbard, yeah. Then Kaslov, please go ahead.
So I guess as the blood kind of seeps into the scabbard, you start to transform shape. Like magically morph a bit longer, and where the end of the scabbard was, it starts to form into the crossguard and the hilt of the sword. It's not too. It's kind of like ornately designed, but nothing too outrageous. You see what just seems to be a very finely crafted long sword from a distance. If you see in detail, there might be some more stuff, but for now, it looks like a very finely crafted longsword.
Yeah, the sword materializes in air, from air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic blade, basically.
Magic blade. Magic blade.
Okay, sure.
This
You know,
happens in front of you, Kaslav.
Sure. I mean, you'll be talking to
It
me.
does not ping as Fino Undead. Is there anything else you want to do? Or you want to hide?
Bonus action, surprise Pikachu face.
Okay, nice. Surprise Pikachu face. Direwolf is up. Lita.
Across then.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it would be the same, I guess. So
Oh, yeah.
without advantage. 15's a
That
hit.
hits. Yeah. And that instantly kills as you kind of rip again the arm off the elf before like tossing her like a few feet back. Just destroy creatures in front of her. Easy. Nice. Alright. Yup.
I'll just take it. Good guys don't wear stupid masks. And swing at this guy with on
Alright.
fire.
Go ahead.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Just 7. Just 7.
7's enough. And you kind of like bring your warhammer and crush the skull of the elf. He kind of whelps in pain as the blow kind of crushes him. Alright. Top of the round, Celia.
I'm gonna firebolt this one.
Alright.
Oh god, that's shit. Do I need to roll a disadvantage?
There's no point.
What the heck?
It says so it's going to see Oracus charge across and it's going to take one shot. The longbow.
This guy I still cannot see him.
That's a hit. Yeah,
He's
he's
far,
far.
Oh, he's very far, is it?
Two damage.
Charge rifle squad 30.
Charge rifle.
At distance though, is that at disadvantage?
No, it's within longbow range.
It's not 5 feet.
This guy alive?
No, it's not dead. Sorry.
I think if you mark dead from the kill combat round is
Vervin, you're hiding still.
Nope. That thing gets removed at the start of my next turn, so I'm invisible now. I'm gonna move up here. Oh, can I see him now?
Yeah.
And I'm going to assist Oracus and Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
Oh, he needs to do a DC
missed it,
13
yes.
Dexterity.
Like it's an elf, so
It's
Good enough.
fine. Genakta Noblin. Is he?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh!
Oh!
That's not enough. No. But he just like slightly scored his arm. He kind of winces in pain.
It's okay.
Oracus.
Oracus got this.
I will step forward, swing
Yep.
my quarterstaff at his face.
Right. That hits. Alright. Unarmed.
Cool. Yes, unarmed strike.
Okay.
die already.
Okay, Oracle's
Ask
4.
me.
You kind of like swing your quarterstaff and you after that like give him an uppercut. You send the elf flying backwards as he collapses onto the floor, lifeless. And then you see quickly, you see Elita shapeshift. It's like, Then she's
Wait, I got a question though. Why is my unarmed 7? I rolled a d4, right?
Yeah,
Plus
'cause,
your
Plus
four is,
proficiency.
crit.
No, it's your proficiency. Because you're
it?
proficient in punching people.
Oh.
Wait,
No,
what
but the reason
does
why
it
it's green
tree?
color is because it's
Yeah, I'm
for
trying to
large
figure out where
spells.
the extra 3 is for.
No, it's not
from.
proficiency, it's your dex.
Yeah, as in that's what I mean. You're proficient in the
Oh,
weapon,
okay.
so you
Right, yeah, so you add your
You get to add
ability.
your dex.
but okay.
Oh, the fight over.
Yes. You kind of
Wait,
like
we still don't know if Cypher is good or bad.
you kind of like punch the elf and you send her flying away. And you see very quickly, after that happens, you see Alita just transforms back into her druid form, and she's like, no, 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 fuck. We should have captured the last one.
Oh, that's right. I'm searching the body that was in front of me.
All right. Loot. If you kind of divvy it up, there's 6 longbows for anybody who wants a longbow. Plenty of arrows. Some worn leather armor. And no gold, surprisingly. 0 gold. Nothing in the way of gold.
I'm looking more of like marks. Like, is there any
Yeah.
scar?
outfit.
Yeah,
Can I yoink
there's any
that?
insignia
Very
on the
astute.
mask?
Very astute. As you kind of like pull back the armor, every single one of them on the heart side part of the chest, above the heart, has a tattoo. All of
What
the
does the tattoo look like?
it is a heart shape. It's a heart shape with a tree inside.
On their chest.
Yes.
Anyone recognizes this symbol?
Yeah.
Nobody recognizes this symbol. Don't even need to make me a check.
Can I yoink that one letter?
You can yoink the one leather each one.
I'm gonna need that
needs armor.
Yes, I need it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be in character for me to take one, but I really need leather armor also. Please grab extra. Cool.
No, I'll just take one for myself.
You
Fine.
can just
I'm like,
take what you have a dead body in front of you.
I'm like, oh, but I
Oh,
needed
not in
this.
character, I
Oh,
see, I see.
well, this battle was a surprise. I think I'm gonna need this from now on.
There is a weird human man who has just pulled a warhammer and has killed one of the elves that you were fighting. Many of you saw this happen. And as you are kind of like searching the bodies of the elves, the man stands there and is looking at the 5 of you. Casglove is crying in the corner.
I am looking for Casglove. That's what after I search, I'm like, where's Casglove?
He's holding a sword and he's crying in the corner.
So for my part, I will be inspecting the person who's fallen next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I assume I'll see most of the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing, yes.
Casglove, are you okay?
I will confer with Elita, who is standing near me. Who are they? I ask her.
Well, clearly, they are the master elves that we were looking for. It appears that we might be closer to the camp than we thought.
Were they
Clearly-
after us?
Clearly, they were anticipating us. I don't think they were after us as much as they knew we were coming this way.
Or were they after that loud human?
That remains to be seen. I suggest we speak to him. He does not appear to be of any sort of threat, I think. Perhaps we should ask him what he's doing here. Maybe he has more information about the elves. I mean, he was here before us. Very unusual for someone to be wandering near the enemy's camp.
I'm going to go one big round slowly, skirt the bodies
fun.
very carefully.
If-
Make an acrobatics check, Mervin.
Wait, why? To cross this?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause it's
Oh.
like look at it. It's like
Uh-oh. Okay.
Pervert.
Acrobatics.
Pervert.
Normal roll.
pervert.
Yeah. Okay. Easy. Easy.
Alright. Slow cross it. Dart across the bodies, and I'll be like, and I still have my mace like drawn, okay, like just in case there is a danger.
You're like
Yeah.
1 HP.
Hey, in character I'm fine.
So as you approach Cyprid, you do notice that he is standing in a kind of relaxed stance, not really threatening, but he's definitely holding himself like someone who really knows how to use that warhammer. And the trunk is open now, and you can see like chainmail, of which he has partially put on, but stopped as the battle has calmed down, sort of.
If Isuya is approaching Casglove, he would
Yep.
reflexively point the weapon at her and say, "Stop! Don't come closer."
As you point the weapon at her, you see this spark of like energy just emits from the weapon.
Whoa.
And you see this like wave of force push you back like 5 feet.
Push who? Isuya?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, whoa. Just checking if you're okay. Are you okay?
I don't. It really hurts.
Okay. Then maybe we could go to Vervin, because he can heal. He can help the hurt. So should maybe make our way over there.
Who-
Seems like all the enemies are dead, so we can
Who
relax.
who attacked us?
But I mean, the people that we were looking for, I mean, they were all masked elves, so I assume it's them.
Elves, but you are an elf too.
Yes.
Why are they attacking? Why are you fighting each other?
I don't know. But they were attacking our friend, our party. So, I mean, you don't want to die, right?
No.
Yeah. I don't know either. I don't have the answers, but maybe if we go back to the group, we can talk more about it. And then Fervent can help you with your bleeding.
I don't think I can stand.
I will attempt to help you, though I'm not very strong myself. But you
Relatively
are
easy.
a
He's not
14-year-old boy.
he's not a very big, yeah, he's not very big. And
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm like blocking the weapon. I
I'll
was like, is it going to like, can I approach you now?
I'll just look at the weapon. Oh, I don't know. Then I'll like lower it.
Sean, as you kind of let your guard down, the weapon turns back to the scabbard.
That's that.
Ah,
Nice.
okay.
I'll move up to mark these two, and then I relax when I see Vervin.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Servant of Ilmater.
Oh,
Look like you could use the hand. Now,
You know. Doesn't have his symbol.
You know of us?
well, yes. Would he recognize my knightly
No.
talisman? No? Okay. Then
That's a clown.
I will lay on hands him for 1. That's all I can spare now, but you can heal yourself 1 as a gesture of
Goodwill.
Oh.
And Druidus, I address Altair.
Who are you?
A
What are you
wandering
doing here?
stranger. Listen, I have a strange question, but bear with me.
I have many questions for you as well.
Well, I just have one. What year is it? And do you recognize this? And I hold the talisman up. Does this still mean anything?
Is your one is the one that you talked to me about, right? The one that
The silver diamond with the order
The-
of the yeah.
the order one, right?
Yeah.
She tells you the year first, and she
Oh,
says,
not too long then.
"I haven't seen one of those in a very long time."
But the other members of my order, they live?
That is a good question, one that I am not able to answer.
Okay. Well, I take it I've cast my lot with the good guys then.
It remains to be
Puts away
seen.
his warhammer. Pulls off the chainmail.
You haven't answered my question.
You haven't asked any.
What are you doing here?
Just taking a walk.
Taking
A
a walk in the middle of a war?
Well, I don't know anything about the war. It's
I don't know anything about the war. That's
yeah, it's
anything this region has known.
well, not for a long time apparently. Listen, it's complicated. It's a story better told over a comforting hearth and a nice cold ale. But I promise you, it's a story that will be told. I need your help. All
Kind
of
of like
you.
looks back at you, Oracus. And then she says, she kind of whispers, "Are you buying this?"
Can I do insight check?
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Appears to be telling the
Appears to
truth.
be telling the truth.
The
There's
truth
just you.
and
Shit.
nothing but the truth.
Oh my god.
Now, could you point me in the nearest direction of civilization? I like being out in the woods, but it's been a bit long.
You see, Lita kind of rolls her eyes and it's like, this guy. Is this a prank? What's going on?
Listen,
Alright,
okay,
hold on,
I
Lisa.
suppose I owe you more of an explanation. Let's well, it's a delicate situation. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I am shall we say cursed. I have been asleep for a long while, and it's my first day back.
What the?
You see, I told you you won't have to sit down for this.
Okay, look. If you want to get back to civilization, your best bet is to follow us. But we're not going back quite so soon.
I mean, I've waited 10, 11 years. I can wait a few more minutes.
More like a few hours, but okay.
No difference.
Sure. Just you know, clean yourself up.
Oh, what's wrong?
You look like a mess.
Yeah, one tends to look that way after being buried alive.
Again, sorry, what? What did you say?
Well, yeah, it's just busted.
He actually did come out of the grave. I wrote it down.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Well, I'm helping Khazgar move across his period.
Okay. You see, Isilia and Casglove kind of like move slowly across. You don't have to cross by that way. You know, there's a normal way that you can cross.
Well, whichever, I will take the normal way. I don't want to go across like this broken shit.
Yeah.
The path from the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. Come.
Verban, you see, Kaskla kind of like you see her kind of shouldering him and bringing him over. He looks, I mean, hurt, but not like super badly hurt. He has like a two arrow wounds, one in the shoulder, one in the leg. But he appears to be crying a lot, very sad, very upset, and very much in pain.
I'll look towards Altair almost immediately. And you said this was a war zone?
Yes, I'm. Some of them are quite new. I don't
Quite
quite know.
new. He's a wee lad.
He's,
What sort of army conscripts children?
we don't discriminate. A body is a body, regardless. In times of need, perhaps he can be, a shield for an arrow.
Then this must be times of great need indeed.
You
And I
have no
will
idea.
put my chainmail on and like fully suit up for the fight.
I'm gonna go access the damage on Kaskloff. Like, is he okay with the wounds? Can I make a medicine check?
Sure.
Gonna boop.
You assess that he is wounded?
I
It
will
looks-
lay on hands as well.
Same, I will go there and do a medicine check also.
No, I'll just straight up lay for one
Can
health.
opinion.
Well, even the monk's better than you, Vervan.
Garbage as rolls, man.
So before Seyfried kind of blesses and heals the wounds, you can tell that number one, the wounds were obviously caused by arrows. They were, from what you can tell, the arrows which you picked up were clearly designed to kill. They're not practice or dummy arrows in any way. In fact, they were all the blades of the arrow tips are all serrated. So they're designed to kind of twist when they hit your organs. They're designed to not just puncture, but sever and rupture to cause internal bleeding. So quite bad, actually, the wounds.
But no threat to his life, no arteries.
No
hit.
artery, just the upper thigh and the arm. Yeah. So
I think
yeah.
upon noticing this, I will return to the fallen elf there, and then I will actually loot the dead, and I'll get the leather armor as well.
Okay.
Okay,
Because
I will. I'll place a hand on Kaz's glove to comfort him without saying a word.
Can I smell that Sifrit smells bad?
Smells like mud on
Right.
soil.
beautiful fresh earth.
Abo.
Oh,
You
Thank
feel
you.
like for a moment as you are kind of like putting you're packing away the leather, and then suddenly you feel this fresh floral scent kind of envelop you, and then you look down, you notice that the mud and the dirt has been magically scrubbed away.
I'll just face the whom I recognize as I imagine a wizard dressed like one, and give the trademark smile.
Oh no. Serious like, okay.
Go back to looting the dead.
Alithia will walk over.
It's just
to
standard leather armor.
Yeah, standard. Are you okay to move on? I don't think we have time to dilly dally. She looks straight at you, Kaskla.
Oh, just not.
I'm sure the young boy will be fine. As I
Look,
put on the leather armor.
this is a war at the end of the day. If you had died there, I would not so much as blink. I need to know that you will be able to defend yourself. You are a
think we've
liability to this party at the moment.
He is armed. It's
He's
just hurt.
carrying
That's
a
all.
scabbard.
It's more than meets the eye. So I think we can move on, but we need to be careful.
I will take a high knee beside Kesglove and say gently, not without empathy. Um, Listen, I don't know what war or what time of need this is, but as hard as those words are to hear, she is right, you know. A battlefield is no place for a young one. Those who live by the sword tend to die by the sword. I will not question your martial abilities, but are you prepared?
I can fight. I can. I was just
No,
taken.
it's not a matter of whether you can. It's a matter of whether you want to. No one will hold it against you if you take a few years to enjoy the better things of life. The touch of a woman or man, and then come back to fight the cause.
No, no, there is no better things. There's nothing left. I want to fight, and I can fight.
I will stand and face Altia, and well, you've heard him.
Same. I will give Kazglov an understanding nod.
She kind of like stands up and says, "Oh, fine. Look, let's get a move on."
I will offer Kazglov my shield. Do you know how to use one of these?
Oh yes, yes. My dad used to teach me.
Sure, just hold it in front of your face. That
Yeah,
tends to work.
Katsclav, you got no proficiency in shield, so it doesn't give you HP.
I totally do actually.
How you do?
As a hexblade, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have proficiency in shields right now. If you get my
Yes,
drift.
yes. I will just hold the shield up and be useless.
Okay, but does it feel like it's too heavy for him?
It looks like he's very uncomfortable with it.
Maybe we'll find one more of your size then. Because I also neglected to mention that it's like a full tower shield.
Oh, and they'll just like
Taller than him.
almost
Yeah.
fall over.
Okay, then I guess we'll find another one. I'll hang on to it.
Let's go. She kind of like observing Katsclav carry the shield. She kind of shakes her head and is like, "Okay, you know what? Let's go." Yeah.
Aww.
I guess next time we come across one of those, else we don't kill them, right?
What? What do you mean? Oh,
I mean, you said
yes. Well, that would be the wise thing to do. Is it not working?
We see
it's
a black
black.
screen,
Black for me.
Black screen.
but
Black?
it's the good kind of black screen. Is it? I don't know.
I don't see the map, strangely, actually. Huh? Huh.
I just want to point out that Cyfred would have totally non-lethal the guy, but it was like a reflex backhand, and he was so
How
weak
do
he just died.
I...
He's
okay.
just so goddamn
Can you see it
strong.
now?
Yeah, I just don't know my own strength.
Can you see it now?
That's what happens when
No.
you
Black
have the
screen.
body of
No.
a Greek god.
Oh god.
Now?
Nope.
No.
How do I remove the... Oh, I need to press save changes.
That's right.
There you
Ooh. Got an
Yeah.
itch
go.
in my Anurok.
You trek for another half an hour or so, and you approach, and you can see in the distance what appears to be torchlight.
Hmm.
Deeper into the Forgotten Forest.
You're at the edge. What would you like to do?
Hmm. What do you guys think is the play here?
kind of a stupid question.
Can we see anybody around the light? It's a torch light, is it? It's not a campfire.
It appears to be no, it is light, like torch light of some kind. There is light lah. There are multiple lights. Okay, let me rephrase this.
Multiple light sources.
Multiple light sources ahead.
Well, I guess we should forward.
Slowly and silently.
Wait,
Who-
could you
whoever is-
ping on the map where we are? Sorry.
Nearer to the Forgotten Forest, so at the very edge of the Forgotten Forest around here.
I can't see the Forgotten Forest.
Yeah, it's
Where
quite
is-
small.
Bottom right.
Oh, okay, okay. The webcam was blocking.
Okay. So I guess we move slowly forward, silently.
Very silently.
Okay,
whoever
so
is
the camp
That's
that they made their way from is near Everesca or within Everesca? Or...
bordering Everesca.
Okay, okay.
Whoever is approaching needs to make a stealth check. Alita will say, whisper, "Can someone stay with the child?" And the rest of us maybe make our way up.
I can see
I
because
Hmm.
I mean I
Hmm.
because
I would like the mage with us, if that's no
Oh.
problem with you.
okay,
I'll
so
stay.
I'm-
I'll not be sneaking around in this.
okay, makes sense.
We want to leave the stranger with the boy.
Wow.
I
I
think
mean-
he's fine for
look.
now.
I think he's fine. He seems more lost than anything.
Look,
I can message you as well, so we can keep in touch. That makes sense.
sure. Yes, that's fine. Let's make it quick. We'll sneak up. We'll count the number of soldiers they have, whatever resources they might be have accrued, and then we'll leave. I don't want to stay here any longer than we should. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
So perhaps someone
Um,
take the lead, and the rest of us can hang a little bit back for backup.
I
I'm
have the
hanging
spy
all the way
glass.
back.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Maybe.
No, no.
Why not
listen.
hand it to me? Okay.
Vervin is gonna go with Alita and going to check out what the light is because Vervin has the spy glass.
You could hand it over to someone else also. You know,
Yeah,
you don't
you
have
can hand it to me and I can
could.
sneak up.
But the reason why I want to go is because I still have the OOC out of character reason is I have disguise self and or detect magic that I still can use.
That's
So-
not out of character.
That's not
Alright.
out of character,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, well that's basically why I want to go.
Okay.
How about I move forward to secure the area first?
Oh yeah, sure. I think that would be nice if you could give us some intel.
Okay, so I have to sneak forward, right? And do a stealth check, is it?
Yeah. Give me a start check. Wow, almost a 4, but for 19. You sneak up to the perimeter of the camp, and it is
What's happening?
is a very small camp. This is definitely not a main camp by any stretch of the imagination. There's barely any like forces. You do see a campfire with like a bunch of like elves around it. They're not wearing their masks, so there's like 4 of them. One in particular looks to be more well armed than the others, wearing a more refined form of leather armor, and has 2 kind of like daggers at his belt. There is this large tent, which is behind them, and there are people who are talking in it, and you can hear because the talking is. You cannot hear exactly what they're saying. If you were closer, you might be able to. But they are speaking loudly, loud enough that you can hear, like the kind of trail of speech.
But we cannot
Okay.
make out what he's saying, what they're saying.
You're a bit too far. You're
Okay.
a bit too far. Yeah.
So
But you
they
can
are-
see like every now and then like the elves who are around the campfire kind of turn behind and kind of like look at the tent, the tent behind them.
Okay, so they're not really on alert.
Yeah, no.
Okay, then I signal to the rest of the group to slowly move forward.
Okay. Whoever is moving forward, make me a stealth check, please.
Oh.
Take the group roll for this. Rovan, you don't have disadvantage because you're wearing leather armor.
Yeah, sure. I'll move up ahead.
That's net 20.
Close up.
Oh,
Ba-ba.
Oh my god.
Please lah, 求求你.
I
Oh my
must,
god. Oh my
I
god.
will stay with Gusglove. Is
Druid, please.
Gusglove moving up?
Yeah,
Alita?
you're snake.
So it's
Alita?
just normal roll, no advantage or anything.
No.
Aiya.
Alita. Eh? What's her stuff?
It's
Stuff
the
is what?
dexterity check, dexterity check.
Check. Oh my god, Alita, please.
So, 30? Is that 30? Does he hit 30 at least? Yes, average is 30 because of the net 20. Okay.
Damn.
You move up quietly without attracting much attention. Although Vervin does knock into a tree and send some like leaves falling to the ground, but it does not attract the attention of the elves who are in camp. It does attract the attention of Oracus though. You turn around, you see Vervin clumsily moving towards you.
I immediately look back to the camp to see if there's any attention.
No, it does not draw any attention. They appear to be quite preoccupied with speaking amongst themselves and trying to figure out what the fuck's going on inside the tent.
Now Vervin can use the spyglass, right?
Yep, you can.
Yep.
Vervin, what do you want to do?
If I can even see like a slither of because there's light emanating the camp, right, with the torch.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna look just to see what's going on. With the
So
spyglass.
there's two smaller tents, and then there's like a larger, bigger tent, which is obviously some sort of command tent, if you will. It's quite large, in fact. There are people. You can see the shadows of two people who are speaking inside. There's 4 people surrounding a fireplace.
So there's 6 people in total.
Mm,
The camp at the moment. How big is the area of the camp?
not very big.
Would
Yeah,
you
it's
say
not-
it's like 30 feet?
50, 60 feet. Yeah, 50, 60 feet.
Even.
There's barely any supplies. There's barely any supplies. There's no horses. No sort of equipment. And Alita just looks at it and says, "This is not their staging ground. There's nothing. It's probably a forward camp of some kind. Unless you're interested in moving up, I am not going to do it. Unless one of you is interested in doing so."
Nope. Gonna case for individuals instead of just like the camp. Instead from like my spyglass. Do I see any individuals?
You see elves?
Same masked elves or I can't
They
see
don't
the
have their
detail?
masks. They don't have the masks on now.
Okay, wood elves as well.
Yes, all 4 are wood elves.
Sorry, did you want me here for specific reasons?
Yes, just in case we need to contact the 2 behind us. And so what can you do? What kind of magic can you do?
Well,
You,
I can.
can you somehow get information about what's going on in the tent? Is there any way we could do that?
No, I think we have to go closer. It's still too far. The most I can do is
Um,
detect to see
think
if they're
it's-
carrying anything magical.
right.
But I will need to be at least
Closer.
within 30 feet of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we can do, guys. One, we use the potion, get one of you closer. Second option, we bail. But we're returning with almost no information.
I think the conversation that they're having seems to be important.
I don't know, but um, I just like to not get scolded when
Caught.
we get back.
Hmm. Wow, Oracus is the most stealthy of us. It would seem.
Yes, he is. And he's the most nimble as well, so gonna hand my spyglass over to Oracus.
Are you drinking the potion, Oracus?
So I get the spyglass and the potion, is it? So
Yeah.
okay, I guess I drink it.
Okay. You have advantage on stealth checks.
Okay, so I sneak closer behind the tent. So I'm out of line of sight from the people around the campfire.
You're out of line of sight from the campfire, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check with advantage, please. Wow.
Oh.
That's easy enough. You move around the camp and you kind of like skirt the edge of it very, very carefully. It's very disorienting to suddenly be invisible. You've never been invisible your entire life, and all of a sudden you can't see your hands, and just moving about seems very unnatural. But you are extremely careful still, and you kind of swerve around the campfire and approach the back of the tent easily without being detected. Here's what you hear. You were supposed to get in and out 2 days ago. Yes, but we've done it, sir. Yes, but at what cost? At what cost? How many men have we lost because of your incompetence? I, it's easy for you, isn't it? You've not seen what I see. You don't understand. You don't understand why we fight. Sir, we've done what you said. Fucking. Oh well. People like you are replaceable. And you see this bright green light envelop the tent.
Monk.
This sharp, high-pitched scream erupts throughout the forest. Siegfried? Siegfried, right?
Cypher.
Siegfried, you hear the scream coming from a distance, and Kasgraf also.
Am I able to discern if that is one of the
No.
allies?
No, it will be too hard.
So it's not one of the allies.
No, it'll be too hard. You cannot
Oh,
listen.
okay.
You hear the Oracus. You hear this loud, high-pitched scream as you see this green light envelops the entire tent. Before you see this robed figure walk out along, and kind of like as he leaves the tent, you are like maybe 5-10 feet away, hidden by invisibility, and you can see for a moment he looks behind, right at you, kind of like squints for a moment, and at the moment you can see, you remember that this man was once a disciple in your monastery. A disciple, yes, lowly ranked. Not lowly ranked, but still like in training, but still a disciple in your monastery. He looks very different now. However, he's wearing robes that kind of have been stained with like blood. You see, there's this ornate quarterstaff that hangs on his back. His hands covered in beautiful rings of all different sorts, and you see around his neck. The most glaring thing is around his neck. He's wearing multiple necklaces and silver coins the size of a palm hang from those necklaces, and there's like 6 to 7 of them. It's very. Let me send you a picture. Of what he looks like.
Oh, picture equals bog.
Picture tickles pop.
This one with more ropes, huh?
He came out of the tent, right? So that means he's moving closer, or rather moving like facing the four elves that were at the fireplace. Like
He
did that.
he looks back at Oracus for a second,
Okay.
squints, then looks away. Then he says to the 4 elves, "Clean it up."
I'm like trying.
And-
I detect magic like immediately when I see you come out, and I'm trying to get within the radius. I'm
You
crawling,
see,
like leopard crawling.
as he does that, you see one of the silver coins, Oracus. You see one of the silver coins kind of glows purple for a second, and then it disintegrates. It turns into like almost this silvery dust and flows over the floor before you see a purple portal appears in front of you, and he steps through and disappears.
Whoa.
Did I get any pings?
You got 7 pings before the portal appeared.
What? I
7
guess
pings.
it's a bunch of magical items or maybe magical wards around the camp.
Yep.
No,
Okay, but there
all
were 7 coins, right?
All
So
were
I
on
assume those are
him.
the. Yeah.
All on him. Holy
This
shit.
man is the Jalaxel of our campaign.
Can I tell? Like I should know like what type of schools of magic, right? From
Yeah.
the
So it's a whole bunch. Every
7.
single one is different. There's like 3 transmutation, 2 abjuration, 1 evocation, and the last one evocation.
The portal is a
Interesting.
what spell?
Will you be able-
Portal is evoke. No.
Wait, main check. Checking now.
Our mage
Is
will take note of this, right?
Yes.
a conjuration. Sorry, there's 1 conjuration which he did use. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
1 evocation, 1 contribution.
Yeah.
So there's four elves left.
Oracus, if you hang around for a while and you see the 4 elves go into the tent, and they're like, and you see they come out, not with a corpse, but with handfuls of dust.
Am I still in contact with Isilia via telepathy?
No, she didn't
No,
message
I
you yet.
haven't messaged. I look at it and I was like, well, seems like the big bad guy has left.
Where are they bringing the dust?
They just like they look. You see one man holding a handful of dust. He looks down, and he looks petrified. Like doesn't know how to respond.
I message August. I'm like, are you okay? Did you see anything? Well, I mean, that's kind of a stupid question. Obviously, you saw something.
Okay, so I relay the details of the conversation to them, and then also tell them maybe this is a chance to capture one of them for information.
I relay that to Elith. Yeah.
And I'm gonna step away because I am
Alita will
scared.
speak to Isilia and say, "Are we in any condition to fight?"
No, Isilia.
Well,
Isilia, no.
maybe.
No,
Oh,
Isilia.
I don't think fight, but like they don't look like they look scared more than anything.
Scared,
No.
yes, but
Y-
if enemy presents itself in front of them, I'm sure we would still have to take them on. Is this? If you are sure, let's do it.
I don't know.
Maybe we should wait for an opportunity to see if one of them gets separated.
Wait, so out of character, there were 6 people. One of them turned to dust. One of them portaled away.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's 4.
The one that was in final armor with the 2 daggers, that was the one that got disintegrated, is it?
No, it wasn't. The guy still there.
Oh,
Ooh. So
Mm,
like the sergeant
cool.
student.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think maybe we should get the guy with the and Kafka here first before we decide to do anything.
Yeah, the kid's not going to fight.
But then we can't just leave. I mean, I feel like we need the other guy, and if we
Yeah.
need the other guy, he has to bring like
Yes, and look. She looks at Vervin like. You are a spellcaster. I saw you. I mean, some form of spellcaster. I'm not sure what you do exactly. Do you have much more left in you for the night?
Look, Elita, my opinion is that I don't think we are fit for combat at this point. If our initial mission was to gather information, we have done more than enough. And I think that
Concur.
pushing any further might be danger to the party.
Yes. I concur. Celia, tell
eh,
your quiet and stealthy friend to come back.
Alright, come back, and I'm gonna attack.
I'm gonna signal Orcus with the Reki symbol.
okay. So do I
You
need to make a
Reiki
stealth check?
symbol, then you use your right hand. Bye.
And then realizing that like they heard the scream, I'm gonna like quickly message like Zephyr, be like, hey, we're all good. That was like, you know, something happened within the camp, but then we are all fine and we're gonna come back. Like, give us 5 minutes. Yep, that's like
Orcus decides to press his luck. Should I sneak into the tent?
Can you make me enough check for that?
yes,
No, I'm asking, should I?
yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, nobody can answer you. Oh,
I,
you
oh,
I,
wait.
I'm like,
You
I'm
can,
not
you, oh, you can ask. You can, Marian, she asked you.
Oh, he asked.
He has a reply.
Oh, so you're asking if we sneak in the tent? I'm like,
I mean, you can talk to Editha, right?
Yeah. You can.
So
Marian.
so just do it. Be safe. Hurry.
Just now you were
Okay.
already 1v3. What's 1v4?
Yeah.
Okay, what? Just
Look
roll
hard-
2 more crits.
harder. Oh, what? Do I need to do a stealth check with advantage or not?
Yes.
Yes, cause you're still.
Shift. Wow!
Okay, let's just,
guy, dude.
This guy.
let's just stroll into the tent.
Anna approves.
You slip instead of going through the entrance. You slip under the tent, like a small corner. You kind of slip under so effortlessly that you don't even shake the tent at all. There's no movement at all. And as you enter the tent, you see what appears to be gray dust across the floor. No bones, just dust, like a pile of dust scattered across the floor. There is this strong, foul feeling in the air. It's arcane in nature, but you can't quite discern because you are not practiced in the arcane. There is a single table. On it, there is what appears to be a quill, some paper, plain paper, and an inkwell. And then on the side of the tent is where kind of like your vision goes to straight away, because there are 5 black jars which are sealed.
I relay all this information to the rest of the party.
You can't.
I thought I'm
No,
still
unless
telepathically.
I
Unless-
message.
yeah,
No, no, but
yeah,
Oh.
I have to start first.
Yeah, she has to start
I
first.
see. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Can I grab the jars?
The jar will be moving in the air lah.
Yeah, lah, but I can sneak out the same way, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm assuming the
what?
tent will be closed, right? The flaps will be closed since they all left already.
They have not left. They're at the fireplace.
Yeah, as in, but I'm
Yeah.
inside the
They're
tent and they're
in
outside.
the tent. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you carry the jar's quite large, so it would be like a floating jar lah. Because you're invisible.
Right. Is there anything I can do to like know what's in the jar?
You can open it. You can open and see.
Sounds dangerous. First, I will bottle the grey ash with the empty vial
You have
that
empty vial?
from the potion of invisibility.
Sure, you can do that.
What
That's
a
fun.
what a gamer!
Wow.
Okay, so
Real
What
gamer,
a gamer!
I'll collect some samples.
Yeah. Okay, you have 1 bottle of corpse dust.
This is insane, dude. Even I wouldn't have thought of that. That's
Amazing.
crazy, dude. What, using the vial from the
Gamer!
gaming moment, dude?
20 int.
Actually, I'm quite stupid one.
I'm waiting for 5
Doesn't
minutes.
feel like it, bro.
No, lah, my in is not very high, but it's not minus. But then I will
I'm
not
waiting
risk.
for 5
Do you hear that? No, he's insulting us. Us minus
You
int
minus
crew.
us. But I won't risk opening the jars. I'll just there's 5 jars, right? 5 black jars.
Yeah, they're all like sealed. Like they're sealed with like some like silk, not silk lah, like a cloth of some kind, like those kind of like white cloth, and then they're tied up at the neck of the jar so that nothing comes out.
Okay, I guess I'll leave the tent first then.
I don't need
Do
another
the
stuff
same
pack.
way.
With
Yup.
a crit natural 20, and you
Yep.
leave the same way that you came from, and you finally get back to the party. You don't even see Oracus coming, but you see where you feel like something poked you, and you say, what the fuck? you notice that there is actually an invisible figure standing next to you.
Great. Okay, we can go back to them now. What are you carrying?
Me?
I mean, like, because I can literally see a jar floating in
No,
the
he
air.
can't. he
No,
can't,
I
he can't.
didn't take the jar.
You didn't take the
Oh,
jar.
you didn't? Oh.
It's too big, right? I won't be able to sneak out, right?
It is like it's quite big lah, like a basketball size.
That's doable, right?
Yeah, but it will be a floating jar lah.
Yeah, and easy for them to spot.
You could, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Safe gamer.
Safe
Okay.
gaming, man.
we
No
are
risk, no
not
risk.
Fit, we are not fit to fight.
Okay, let's
Level
go back
1.
to
Level 1.
Don't know what you're talking about in full
Aska.
health.
You return back to Cypherid.
I will hand the corpse dust to Vervin.
Velven, you see Oracus hands you this bottle of grey, whitish dust.
What's left of one of them? I tell him.
Sure. I'm gonna keep it safe firstly, and obviously before I keep it away, I'm just gonna observe it. Corpse dust, like, is it ashes or is it some other form of unholy magic?
Well,
Also, I have detect magic up for 10 minutes.
so that's
I'll decide if I
yeah.
can tell anything. Yeah.
I just want to know what kind of corpse dust. Like, is there any way I can, like, is this for a spell? Is this for a ritual?
No,
Or
it's
is this
just
for a
Just
It's just an unfortunate subordinate.
a body broken down into its smallest possible building
So
block.
there is trace amounts of transmutation magic.
Transmutation.
Very trace amounts which are fading rapidly as the minutes pass.
Okay.
Is this enough information? I asked Aether.
I think this is more than we could have ever hoped for. And I think we should get out of here before we get spotted. You didn't get a chance to see what was in the jars, right?
I did not want to risk it.
Okay, that's fine. Let's get going. Yeah, I mean, we'll compile the report and we'll give it to the commander when we get back.
I agree. Bang.
Hmm.
Is it in the
Oh,
middle of the night? Can we rest before moving along,
No,
or shall we
let's
just
go
go back
back.
now?
Go
Okay.
back.
Go
I
back
don't
now.
wanna stay
If
in
you
the forest.
are sleeping 6 hours in the wild,
if you
otherwise,
know the way to a warm bed, I would recommend that.
yes,
Let's
we are headed to.
The last
exactly-
time I tried to take a nap out here, a bunch of weirdos showed up.
I see. Sifrid, I'm sure that you might have the best experience with sleeping in the wild days, Sifrid.
he's just looking at Purple and he's like, are you trying to mirror his accent?
Sorry.
Alright.
No harm done.
You make your way back to the camp. As it comes into your vision, the first thing that you notice is there is hardly a sound. When you left the camp, there was lots of noise, lots of ruckus, but it is dead silent as you approach.
Doesn't seem right, does it?
Alisa says, "Okay, very strange.
Hmm.
Maybe everyone's asleep, but even then, very strange. It's not been this quiet ever."
Gonna
But
look
the
for the guard.
fire's still up.
Is the guard outside or?
Be on your guard. No,
You are not close enough to tell, but there does not appear to be people holding torches in front of the camp anymore.
Oh.
no army camp I've been in has ever been this quiet. Be on your guard.
As you get closer, the first sight that greets you is 5 sentry guards who are dead in front of the camp, foaming at the mouth, black and white foam. Their eyes rolled back, and as you walk into the camp, more of the same. Every single soldier in there poisoned.
I will use Divine Sense again.
I'm going to detect magic. I assume that Isilia's one has expired, and I'm going to detect magic.
No fiends, no celestials, and no undead. No magic.
It will also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
No.
Can I do a medicine check on the corpses
Yes.
to
Sorry,
identify what poison?
You
I
may.
just clicked this just to use. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Wait, check that you didn't accidentally consume a spell slot.
Yeah, I wanted to do that so that it consumes a spell slot.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay. So medicine check.
This mofo and his rolls. Why do you have +5 to medicine?
I'm a hermit. I got proficiency.
For healing drugs.
Oh, is it?
So upon
Healing.
examining the corpse, what you can tell after an initial kind of like observation, I don't know whether you want to cut up the corpse. Do you want to cut up the corpse?
Do we know if there's anybody around? Like enemies
okay,
around
if you spend a good 10-15 minutes going the camp, and Alita looks panicked as shit. There is absolutely no one. The commander is dead in his own room. Everybody is dead.
Oh shit.
Commander is in Low Wrath. Low Wrath is dead.
Yeah.
I'm looking
You-
for the
you
people,
just-
the rogue people. The mage people that I saw, I'm looking for them.
They're dead.
Do they have their shit on them?
There's weapons and everything. Like the armory is still intact. Everything, nothing was touched. Nothing was looted.
Do they have their spell books?
Yeah, they do.
I am taking it.
Could I
Okay.
help? Could I help myself
Wow, you're helping yourself already, Marion.
to 2 short
Okay.
swords? Is there 2 short swords available?
You may help yourself to 2 short swords.
I guess we
Huh?
autopsy the corpses also, since there's no one around.
If you Okay, just general simple weapons would be easy to come by, but anything magical in nature, plate or whatever is a no-go lah. So
Okay lah,
anything
no
like
plate lah, but
starting adventurer gear, you will be able to find.
at risk of being greedy, is there also a longsword?
Yeah.
They're elves, right? Should have.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. 2 short swords and 1 long sword. Don't ask me why I need so many weapons. Thank you very much.
Okay, the medicine check. Are you gonna cut open the body after the initial cursory sweep of the camp reveals 0 survivors?
Okay, but the medicine check doesn't reveal anything, right?
It does. I will tell you what it reveals once you tell me whether you're gonna cut open the body or you're not gonna cut open the body.
Oh, okay, then we cut open, no. Let's
So you-
cut open the body.
So you do a brief autopsy.
I will stop Orcus and ask him, do you know what you're doing?
I will know once I cut open this body.
Oh dear. I will not observe him defile the dead. I will leave the tent or whatever.
You cut open the body, and the first thing that you notice is most of the parts of the body remain healthy and untouched. It's not it's unlike poisons which kind of spread throughout the body and affect most of the internal organs. This is a very special kind of poison, and it was very directed because it only affected the heart, and it turned the heart completely black and shriveled it so that it was almost the size of a large grape.
Wow.
You also deduce that the poison was probably fast acting because some of the bodies are still warm. So probably the meal that they last had before they went to bed or whatever happened was what killed them. Or whatever they consumed before last consumed.
So they ingested the poison.
Yes, most likely. Because their tongues are black also.
Just to be clear, poison is still illegal in war, is it?
Very much so, Alita says.
I
This
immediately let the party know not to eat anything they find.
Sure, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go into the tentage, and I'm gonna.
Find your armor, yes, okay.
No. I'm obviously I'm gonna take my armor, and I'm also gonna just say a prayer individually for all the bodies.
No lens.
Okay.
You do say a prayer.
Yes,
And it
for
is well
all the
received.
bodies.
How
Please.
many spell books do I find?
Very basic spells, all cantrips only, Marion.
Correct.
I'll tell you what they are. Very,
So
very
Alithia
basic.
says that the war is still illegal to use poison in warfare, right? Like nation on nation warfare.
It is very, very, very much illegal.
Okay.
It's in fact heavily frowned upon and considered extremely dishonorable. And most nations will not even resort to using poison.
Checking, Can I learn cantrips?
No,
Yeah.
you cannot.
Oh, right.
No, mostly
Not from
cantrips.
spell books, right?
No,
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I think we should investigate the kitchen or the mess hall or wherever we prepare the food.
Okay, so it happened while we were gone, and it's after 10 p.m. and before, like when we came back, it's really past midnight. So we can just assume
you've
that it's
been in
gonna
the
be
camp for like a
dinner.
day or so. You know that the soldiers tend to take supper at around that time.
Okay, then it's definitely
Yeah.
supper. Let's investigate. So we're gonna head to the mess kitchen.
I will say that as before our skirmish, there is no work of the divine here. It is just the work of mortals. Evil ones, but I do not sense anything otherworldly.
There is sorry, yes, Vervin. As you enter the kitchen, many it's like a mess hall, but there's like long benches that have been set up for the soldiers. Very large tentage area. In the area outside, there's also like long benches, and you walk in, corpses everywhere. people who are probably speaking, talking, conversing while eating, and straight up died.
Okay.
You would, from what you see, there is an empty pot. There are a couple of empty pots with very small remnants of what appears to be a rice, a grain porridge of some kind.
Any pings when I walk in? Because my detect magic would still be
No.
up.
No.
Okay, I'm
So
going to.
but you will gather that the poison is, even though it is fast acting, it is slow enough to allow the entire camp to have their meal before it even took effect.
Anyone still alive, or is everybody dead?
You don't see a single survivor.
Okay. I'll close the eyes of any individuals who died with their eyes open in the kitchen, and I'll report back to the party.
Pretty much everybody died with their eyes open.
Sure.
Hard
I'll do it
tattoos,
slowly.
hard poison.
Anyone here have a way to collect these food remnants? I think we might need to investigate this further.
I have a herbalism kit that allows me to identify poison.
This guy is literally Elrond.
I can say that yes, it will allow you to identify poison, but you will not be able to identify this poison.
Because it's not directly poison, right?
No,
It's just food.
even with a net 20. No, it's not because it's food or whatever. It's just even with a net
Okay.
20.
But I think
Okay.
you would be able to collect it in the vials.
You will be
to
able to collect a sample.
bring it to someone more.
Yeah, you'll be able to
proficient.
collect a sample if you like.
I think we should.
Mm.
And remember to label the vial.
Not healing potion.
Death potion.
Unhealing.
Unhealing potion.
Alright. Alita is trembling. She is in shock. But she will say to the rest of you, she says that we need to you, you can rest here for a while, but we will need to go back to the capital.
Are you alright, Druidus? Were you close to these men?
I had friends.
I am so very sorry for your loss.
It's fine. We need to let the capital know. This is half of the long watch.
So do I recognize the standards of Everest coming into this camp? Yes, right?
Mm.
So I kind of know where I am and who we're fighting for. Are there any steeds or like horses still that have been spared?
Strangely enough, the stables are empty.
No, of course they would have taken what was valuable.
Damn.
Mm.
I'll cast a glance at Kasklav. Is he taking this in okay?
Oh, hell no. Like, probably in the first 10 seconds after noticing the 5 guards, he'll just be like, fuck. And he'll just be hiding behind someone, be it Verban or Cyfrid, just like not looking at anything. And like staying very close to them.
It's fine. Obviously, very shocking for an individual.
No,
Any
this-
place that isn't covered in dead bodies that we can rest. However, I feel like we shouldn't even rest here. We should be moving away from this area.
I
Alright.
disagree. If they've been so thorough and have even come in to collect the horses, they will not be expecting anyone to be still alive. We are safer here.
Mm.
I agree with the strange one. I think
Okay.
we would probably be safer here. I think it is more likely that they will be scouting or watching the outskirts of the camp to pick off stragglers.
I can stand watch. I would very much like to not go to sleep again so soon.
I appreciate the the effort. Cyphered, even though we had just met.
No, we have just met, but I'm very sure that I'm on the right side of this war. And I'm very
Uh-huh.
sure that I have been awoken for
What
a
are you
reason.
doing? Alright. Gonna go find a spot that isn't covered in dead corpses and just take a rest, I guess.
I remember that there were braziers in the commander's tent. I'm going to take some.
I'm familiar.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. How many braziers can I collect? How big are braziers actually?
It's a
How
whole
many
thing.
Like a-
brazier can you collect?
I don't know. How big are they?
Very
It's like
big.
a barbecue pit. Eh?
Barbecue pit.
I mean, it depends on
Okay.
your cup size. That's the correct answer that Anna would give, but I'm not Anna.
Okay, no, you cannot carry braziers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but an additional detail. So like now that it's better lit, you do notice that Cypher's shield and his warhammer are not your typical handheld ones. They appear to be larger and used for like mounted cavalry rather than a single-handed weapon. But he is wielding his warhammer in one hand, a bit higher up the hill, and you do recognize that it's kind of like an old military standard issue, but it looks like an older version.
Okay. I'm going to ritual cast Find Familiar before I go to sleep.
I'll ask Fervent. Fervent, would you accompany me to the armory?
That would be not a problem, Kasklav. I'm gonna
Oh.
go with Kasklav to the armory. And if it's dark, or if it's any like way dark or anything or hard to see, I have light
It's
prepared.
still lit by torches and everything. The camp.
Okay.
They didn't like put out the fires or anything.
Sure.
Mm.
That can be done.
Yeah, I'll like to look for a chain shirt, like probably one worn by like a dwarf or a halfling, someone smaller. It
You have
was
proficiency in chain, is it?
medium armor. Yeah.
So chainmail lah.
No, chainmail is
Maybe
he
it's
Heavy?
Heavy,
yeah.
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 Chain
So
shirt.
what is it? Chain
chain
shirt.
shirt.
Chain
Yeah.
shirt.
So yeah.
You will be able to find it, but it's on the body of a dead person. Not in the armory.
Oh god.
It's like 50 gold. Don't let it stop you.
I'll look to Verva and say, dude, I need the armor to protect myself.
Take it.
But he won't mind? It's okay?
He's probably dead.
I would Kasklav is going to very slowly and hesitantly, almost in tears, try to like approach the corpse and
All right.
grab
Wait, hold
the-
on. Hold on, younger boy.
Oh.
Are you going to try and do it for him?
No. I'm just going to Shit, I don't have any holy water on me.
No, you don't.
Yeah, fuck. I didn't get any. I'm going to take some water out of my water skin and pretend that it's holy water and bless the chain shirt.
What are you saying?
Just saying. Rest in peace to whoever used the waters, and may this armor be put to better use. And I'm gonna like pretend like I'm doing a good deed to Kasklav. Not
Let me
really
deception
like.
check.
Okay.
Okay, I guess after looting the chain shirt.
Nice. Kasglove doesn't look like he's blessing shit
Oh
or
yeah.
it looks like he's pouring water, he has no idea what he's doing.
So I'll be like, you're a cleric of Umata, right?
Yes, indeed.
My mother was a cleric of Umata too. Your teachings are very different from hers. But
Maybe she had a different leader, as you will. However, I have to say that in the Church of Ilmater, there's a very broad spectrum of people. but most are good.
She was the best. Now finish looting the Qingxian.
Okay.
So I see that Kazglov and Vervin are off to like one of the other tents, and Cecilia is casting some spell at the brazier, so I'll turn to Orcus and ask him. I find it a little odd that a cleric of Ilmater, a god of endurance and martyrdom, is traveling alongside a teenage boy. And then there's the rest of you. Tell me again what kind of army this is. You don't look like. I fought for armies before, and typically armies don't look like that.
As you can see, we are not your standard army. We are but a bunch of mercenaries here whose goals are their own.
Doesn't change anything for me, but good to know. I'll turn to Altair.
Hmm.
I know this might not be the best time, but what can you tell me about this conflict?
Listen, I know as much as the other guy over there. All we know is that we're losing very, very badly. We've not seen a conflict like this. Well, not seen a conflict like this ever. We don't lose.
We point to the standard. You mean
Yes.
Evereska?
Yes,
And then who are you fighting?
that's the thing. We don't know.
A war, and you do not know who the enemy is.
We know they are elves. We know they are well trained. We know they are well supplied.
Does this ring any bells for me? Would I like guess at potential identities of these guys?
Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, shake my head and I'm sorry. I fear I've been out of touch. But I
Fine.
stand with you for now.
I am glad to hear it. We will need all the help we can get if we are to get back to the capital.
Evereska's still that way, is it?
It's not so simple anymore. It's difficult to get back to the capital nowadays. We'll save it for tomorrow.
Of course. I suggest you lot rest in one room. Might not be good if anyone is a snorer, but easier for me to watch.
Actually, I can also do this thing like an alarm
Very good.
that might help.
We put it at the entrance of the camp, maybe.
Okay. Now, ritual cast alarm.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I have a little owl on my shoulder.
Nice. Okay. We are going to wrap today's session here as you take the rest for the night and you all level up to level 2.
Imagine being able to do things that's not hitting things with a warhammer.
How do we level up?
Yay!
Plutonium importer.
Thanks for the session.
right.
That was great.
That was a great first session.
That was
a
amazing.
great first session.
Oh man.
So fun.
Is that classes, right?
Yeah, import your class again.
Class open.
Does she need to follow along?
Serve.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Hamburger icon, plutonium import, go to classes and subclasses. Under 5e tools, open importer.
Ah.
Okay. Important
Uh-huh.
question.
Oh my god. Do we roll? Oh, like
Average? Yeah. Or roll.
Take
Roll,
average.
boys.
Average.
Guys,
Always average.
guys,
Always
you know what time it is.
Yours as a
You
wizard.
know what
I
time
feel
it
like I
is.
need to make the average.
rolling.
When you level up, it is time for the cleric to roll. Okay, wait.
Alright.
Classes, subclasses, open importer, live cleric, level 2.
I just roll for the lols.
Wizard
actually,
should.
no,
I think.
but-
I think as a wizard, I will always roll because the dice
It's
is
too
so
low,
small.
yeah.
It's too low already.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh please. God.
Nice! You doubled your health pool!
Holy shit, insane.
God, that's right.
What a mad roll! Don't do that again for the rest of the
Yeah.
campaign, that's how you skew the average.
Okay. What does it mean? I'm so happy. Okay, one time only, that's it. No more.
That's what you
No.
say now.
As a monk, I don't need to import the subclass, right? Since I only get it at
Level 3?
3.
Yeah.
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 You just import that subclass still, so you can get their level.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I choose an arcane tradition. Oh shit.
Oh, baby.
I don't know what to pick. Yeah. Oh, so hard. Just at second level.
Hey, cast glove. No more disadvantage. Okay.
Yes! I can actually do things.
Actually, a hexblade.
You should do things, but you RP it in a way that makes sense.
Roger
Doesn't
that.
it? Yeah.
Depending on your choice of subclass.
I was very worried for a second there if your
Mm.
hexblade would show up as a fiend. That would have derailed the campaign quite a bit.
Where is my feature as
Will
a
you be able to see the creature inside the blade?
It's up for you to decide
I don't think
whether
so,
it
right?
registers.
I don't think it will register. It will register as a magical item for sure.
No, it
the-
doesn't matter, right? It's detect such forces.
Let me see.
And the presence of.
Okay, then I will tell you what you detect from that.
Sure. But even then, or only now?
Okay, I know what.
What do you mean by then and only now?
Because I already sensed it once, right? So
Yeah. So, like,
it wouldn't change how I would have reacted in the moment,
mm,
but something to bring up.
celestial.
Oh, that's alright.
Celestial? Ooh.
Yeah, but he's not gonna tell you. He hasn't told you.
Keep it private.
Oh my god, that's so exciting.
Where do I put like, if I select an arcane tradition, where do I like put that information? Do you know what I mean?
It will appear in your features by itself.
Can I guess? Ask what you picked. Just out of curiosity.
I'm choosing
Blade singer,
abjuration.
blade song,
No, I'm doing abjuration.
abjuration. What the fuck
Oh,
is
that's so
abjuration?
good. The
Abjuration is the
Arcane
shield
Ward,
one,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Arcane
shield
Ward.
one. That's so good.
But there's a
Yeah,
reason why I
defense.
also
Are you guys
defense.
ready? Are you guys
Yeah,
ready?
Let's go, let's go. Channel your Elrion. Channel your Elrion!
Everybody rolling like
Wow.
absolute
I
chats.
never. I take average. I put
I think Cam, your campaign must be the opposite of mine. Everybody rolling like absolute gods here, leh.
yeah,
everybody
Phoenix
rolls
rolls
like-
have been crazy.
Yeah lah.
So I actually
We
picked
had how many
arcane-
net 20s today?
Two.
That's
Quite a lot.
crazy.
Three.
or four.
Three.
Yeah.
Then you come to Shan,
Oh,
suddenly
I
everybody
see.
crit fail, one hobgoblin cannot kill, then 2-hour long fight, my fault.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I think I think
Making me want to roll my die.
Oh yeah, I have it.
I don't know. I'll
But
keep
it's
it
all cool.
safe.
Right,
I
that's
think
I follow
think
Cam's
for anybody
recommendation.
who is not rolling a d6 die, it's safer to take the average.
right.
Yeah.
No, I would say that if you... Yeah, actually, to me, the math doesn't add up. If you're gonna play to level 10, average will still be
Yeah.
better. It's a power curve you can predict better, so that you later on you know whether you want to take like health based and
Certain things,
defensive based spells. Or
Let
not.
me try my roll now that I have some Eldritch Invocation.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Does it add up?
Just an ordinary longsword.
You want to change the name of the weapon, Sean?
Yes. Oh yeah, I want to ask you to upload the pic as well.
Wow,
You have to
custom
pick what? You
graphics.
have to pick what? You have to pick what?
I
So
cannot,
what?
cause it's not on your server, right?
Oops,
Oh,
sorry.
I'll do it for you before next
Okay.
session.
So it's like Patreon tier 1 can upload custom.
So if I because as the arcane ward, right? Like if I cast abjuration spell, then it will like create a whatever. Does that immediately happen in Foundry, or do I have to like mentally add like okay, I can now have this? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Are you talking about the calculation for the ward hit points?
Correct.
You
Correct,
cast
correct.
arcane ward doesn't appear on your spell list, right?
No.
Then you have to either make a custom one like Sani did or mentally keep track.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't think you should bother to make a marker out of this. You should just put it in your temp HP every time you. Like when you keep track, then you just add it to your temp HP. Because
okay,
underneath
got
your
it.
hit points, that's temp HP.
Got it, got it.
Is Channel Divinity considered a spell?
No, it's a feature.
It's a feature, so it's like
but
an act.
But it's
What
like
is
your action search, like your action
So
search.
it's not affected by this lah, the Disciple of Life. Because Disciple of Life says your healing spells are more effective.
No, it's not.
Alright, got it.
But isn't your channel already like super strong? There's no way
It's
to buff
fucking
it.
strong already.
Yeah, let me
my
see. At
God.
second level, you gain
You
the
have a
ability to.
pool of health that you can distribute amongst anybody you want, right?
Yeah, you start with 2 such river, turn undead, channel division. Okay, so that one's more offensive. So I have preserve life.
You're not even rolling for that, right? There's nothing to add your life cleric ability to. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If I'm not wrong, it's
let's
like a
see.
pool of health that you can distribute to whoever you want.
can equal restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. So that's 10 HP, and then divide
Yeah.
the HP. So I can heal 5
Five
lah.
times
Yeah.
5 times your paladin level, and you're level 2, you can heal 10 HP.
And then I can also use Channel Divinity because right now I only have 1 Channel Divinity, right? Like one charge. I can
Yeah.
use it to I can eat it and then restore a health, right? I restore a spell slot, right?
Huh?
This
What do you mean?
thing.
Oh, it's an optional one. It's the new one from.
Oh, can I
Tasha.
only select one of these? Because I have
Yeah,
this
you
as
can
well.
only select a
Yeah.
feature.
You
One
only can
feature.
pick one feature only.
Okay,
So
I'll dump it.
I have a question for DM. Mechanically, how are we handling this level up? Because if let's say I want to do detect poison and disease now, is that going to be allowed, or do we have to wait for next morning? Or
I'll allow it now. What do you want? You want to do it now?
sure,
Yeah. Link me the spell.
yeah, just there.
Poison and disease.
But I will tell you that you will not be able to identify the type of poison,
Okay, so just
Even-
basically
even if you have the spell.
magically. Okay,
Yeah.
but I just know that they have been poisoned for sure.
You know that the poison and you know the the strongest trace amounts of the poisons are in the grain yard.
Oh, in the green, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
And
share that with
and
the
the and
party.
the mess kitchen.
Yeah, I'll
In
share that
fact,
with the party.
almost all of the grain has been poisoned.
Wonder why. Like, after a while, the music player just starts buffering a lot.
Doesn't happen for me.
Mine doesn't do that. I'm using
Mm.
Chrome right now.
For
Yeah.
me, it's like your cameras keep freezing.
Yeah,
and
same.
Like
That,
unfreezing again.
that
so
happened only twice though this session.
It's quite
Mine
good
was
already, actually.
behaving well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that happened
camera's
like
been
5,
fine.
6 times for me.
I'm using Chrome with hardware acceleration on right now.
I don't know. It might be cause I'm also recording, but I don't think they
Or
will put a.
maybe
But I don't. I feel like it's
It
not a
wouldn't
limitation.
be.
Yeah,
It's the bandwidth thing.
Yeah, it's
so
the
it's either
bandwidth,
your
right?
Wi-Fi is garbage or
not
something's
not
happening.
Wi-Fi.
Alright, good first session, guys.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
that was super
Thank you so
great.
much.
Fun. I
Thank
have
you.
so many questions for all of you.
Alright.
Amazing.
Oh man.